You did. I'm gonna hold it.
No.
We're
For
you.
Oh God! What?
Hello,
Ham's
welcome
not.
back to 1d4 plus 1, the Amber Wars.
How are you? Oh,
Listen, DM's put in a lot of work to these sessions, and I don't want to be the person that ruins it by leaving to pee.
Dom Masters.
Would you rather pee on the table and ruin it that way?
Oh my.
Why is that the alternative?
Play.
That's the only alternative option. Is either you don't pee or you
Also,
pee
the
on the
suggestion
table.
that I would like get up on
Yeah.
the table instead of just peeing in
Instinct
my chair.
takes over.
Yeah. What?
You have to pee on the highest possible surface nearby.
I feel like
Is that how you pee in the bathroom?
Yeah, I stand on top of the toilet and I pee into the tub.
That explains so much.
Wow, we are off to a really good start.
All right. So,
We're on a boat.
previously,
Focus.
On
during
boat.
Amber War, on Boat Wars,
Bum bum.
you guys had finished the first leg of the Krillden 500, making your way into the hunting grounds of Sokola, a Sahagwin and giant shark-infested part of Stygia. Seeing one of the other ships completely destroyed by the giant shark goddess, you all took to the sky and made your way through, passing past a very large swarm of the Sahagwin who looked to be ready to celebrate some sort of giant bloodbath murder ritual. However, through some good uses of gust and moving your ship along, you were able to pass through unscathed. Coming up behind you, you do all see the warship that you noticed not taking much heed of these Sahagwin attacking. Coming up behind you, and as you have made your way out of the hunting grounds, they are coming up behind you as well. So, currently we do have the movement action activated by the captain.
Thanks, Cap.
Hey.
And the rest of you were also using your ship abilities to push the vessel along as well. The ship coming up behind you, the description I have for it. A massive three-sailed behemoth. The entire deck is lined with ballista,
Nantucket out here.
and a row of bladed oars pull the ship forward in perfect unison. Overhead, the perfect white sails are adorned with a vast infernal retelling of the history of Levistus in its entirety. At the helm of the ship is an icy blue-skinned tiefling with a set of white captain's robes on. The ship seems to be crewed for the most part by lemurs, small, fleshy, low-tiered demons, and at the prow of the ship, you would recognize Ira and probably Desmond.
Why is Ira there?
The
I know, I switched.
the
Oh my
commander
God.
of Levistus's forces, an 8-foot-tall, silvery white carapaced figure. Their head similar to that of a praying mantis with an iron helm hammered into the chitinous flesh. Thick muscles coil between his plating, which is also augmented with cold iron bands. A long alligator-like tail whips behind him as he rests back on his grasshopper-like legs. His spiked hands hold a long, hooked-looking halberd. Lastly, I need everyone to make a perception check.
Where's the helm of the boat? Okay, that guy.
Well, that's the helm. The person's at the prow.
Yeah.
25.
Yeah, it was just funny
25?
because our helm, we
Okay.
got like a little
Worst possible option.
Okay,
Dirty 20.
okay,
16.
okay,
6.
okay.
What's the perception?
Yep.
23.
Okay.
So that is a 4 and above over 20 for everyone.
If you broke a 20, you notice sort of off to the port side of your vessel, kind of dragging behind, there seems to be like something small being dragged through the water, like making waves like you're towing it, but there's nothing there.
Like the water is acting like we
The
are?
it looks like there's something in the water being pulled behind you, but you don't see anything.
That's not good.
I got you. It's Moana.
Thank you. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh,
That was
I got it.
That was my
Well,
joke.
the first three were, I wasn't sure what was going on. Got it.
I mean, the first three could be any Kelly.
Yeah,
Any
doo-doo-doo. I
Kelly.
was like, what is this? Where is it going?
Do?
Do-do-do.
I'm sure there's a reference here.
Do-do-do.
What do you do 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 do?
You said doo-doo.
Well, I'm on the
We
deck,
are
I'm taking the
children.
doo-doo.
All right, Fenric is pooping on the deck.
Yep. I stand by my previous statement.
I think that I'm focused so much on driving this boat that, you know, this is the reason my perception just wasn't super great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right, my roll wasn't great because I'm focused so much on driving this boat in the right direction.
I feel like this is the mom driving the van full of screaming
Mhm.
children.
Yeah.
Look like it's
When
I'm
you
not
are
screaming.
underwater.
No, it
Like-
looks like it's just like kind of making small little
If you're
waves on top of the
now.
surface.
All right.
Shotgun with a map.
Is there something invisible?
I'm going to do a thing.
Okay.
I'm going to go towards the edge of where it's dragging behind us
Okay.
with the golem. And I am going to go ahead and have the golem cast Thunder Step, and I will go down into the water with it
Okay.
onto exactly where that thing is where we're trying to hit. So I start,
All right.
everyone, back up!
All right. I'll move Ira out of the
I
way.
come closer.
Just to get
What?
Can't hear you.
And so we
Yeah, get the
teleport
fuck out of
down
Okay.
on top of whatever this is.
All right. As you land on it, like you immediately feel something, like you feel these two claws sort of like skittering to like push you away. This thing, now that you're in it, you and your golem both feel that you have like a moment to feel like, oh, that's like a rowboat. And then it starts sinking.
I need to make a con save to see if I keep that spell.
Yep.
Oh yeah, 19 plus change.
shit.
All right, we're just gonna pop back up.
All right. Yeah, you teleport back onto the boat.
17.
And yeah, you
Also, Thunderwave does damage when it
moves away. Okay, perfect.
when I like explode.
That's a save for me.
Wherever I move from, it gets damaged in
Okay.
kind of a circle out.
What
That
kind of
is such a
save?
good spell.
Where you move from?
Yeah.
Where I moved from, yes,
It's a really good get out of jail free card.
and do some damage.
What kind of save?
I believe it's
Research.
Constitution.
Okay.
Did you say reason?
I said research.
Oh.
Yes,
yeah,
a
con.
reason.
Okay. That is 18.
Heavy.
That saves, so you take half damage.
Right. And what kind of damage?
It is thunder.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
7, 8, 9 added together is 24, so 12.
Okay. Perfect.
I don't know what
So
she was
as you teleport back to the deck, this thing immediately you see something slithering through the water like a snake, and it goes straight back to the large ship behind you. And as it does, the invisibility drops. You can see the small rowboat just laying like broken into like 4 or 5 just chunks, kind of slowly sinking behind it. And you see a foot thick like metal cable that has been slowly attached to your boat with thick ice, and moving through the water you see it attached to the warship behind you, and moving through the water you see this creature.
Oh dang.
It's like,
Okay.
How thick is this ice?
Big.
The ice is packed on there.
So more than like a 5 by 5 foot cube.
This creature is large in size, so its body as it like is extended behind it, and it slithers across the water and swims towards the other ship. You can see it's like 9 feet long. It's a very
Approximately Fenric size.
yes,
Like the size of our golems.
yes.
And who sees that? Desmond.
If you're looking off the back of the ship, yeah, probably mainly Desmond and his golem notice this creature slithering away.
How far away is the ship from us?
Behind you right now, it's about 200 feet.
Okay.
However, it's at that moment you all feel a tug on the side of your ship as you see this giant crank pulling you backwards.
We're getting pulled in.
Supply it.
I point at the ship.
Yeah, now you all look behind, you can see a very large,
Not good.
dangerous looking ship packed to the brim with these slithery flesh mounds of demon. The insectoid looking, I guess I can show you what the other one looks like. This is the commander that Ira and Desmond would recognize.
Oh, yes.
Ah,
Can you
that's
give
what
a
it
name?
looks like.
No.
No.
I did not give a name, but I have one.
That thing's cool.
They've got a tow line
yeah,
on
I know that
us.
guy
Can
totally.
you break the chain?
I see him at the Costco. I don't
Can you
know.
break a 20?
The infernal costume.
the infernal Costco that we hang out at?
And
Getting our
upon
socks.
seeing the Wastrelith as well, you recognize him. You recognize Commander Selak, who is the Ice Devil, the insect-looking guy, and the Wastrelith would be Captain Rospar.
Desmond, can you break the chain?
I can't quite reach it.
Give me the. Can you
What
give me the
else?
species names again for which is which? Which one's in the water?
The Ice Devil will be up towards the front of the ship. He
Oh,
is
okay.
the
Gotcha.
insectoid-looking one, and then the Wastrelith is the dragon as he has made his way back
Okay.
to the other vessel.
All right.
Is there any action you all would like to take? You are slowly. You're still moving forward because they are moving forward, but the distance between you is kind of closing.
I have something I would like to try on the chain, but because I'm at the helm, I don't, and my perception was actually not very good. So I
It's-
don't know
it's
if I
been
would
pointed
know.
out.
It's been pointed out that it's ice
Yeah.
that's holding the chain on. Okay, so I want to go. My speed is 30 feet, so I want to go 15 feet towards the back.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm sorry, John. Can you reach? Okay. And then I'm going to cast Shape Water at the ice chunk,
Okay.
and I can do it's like a 5x5 cube
Okay.
where I can just instantly melt the ice.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that like at the 5 cube that's like right next, like right on the boat to
Sure.
see if I can melt it and break the connection.
Okay. You go over to the side of the ship and you cast Shape Water on it, and it falls in a puddle like down into the water below. But similar to another type of ice you have recently encountered, you see it kind of begin to grow back up and around.
Okay. And then I'm gonna use my other 15 feet to go back to the helm.
Back to the helm.
That I had in the turn.
Oh,
Drum!
Wrong character voice.
Alright. My shape water doesn't work on it.
What?
That's because it's ice.
Great.
Leave it to Henrik.
No! You're enabling him.
Hush.
Don't enable him.
Nothing can disable me. Your face was perfect.
Oh, it's good to be back.
Oh my god.
When they get within like 120 feet, I'd like to start shooting their direction.
Okay. Yeah, after a few rounds of time pass by,
Yeah, there's like no spells or anything you guys got that
they-
can cut the chain.
come within range.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll all three.
Don't
They are
you?
also going to fire.
I
Yeah.
can heal it.
Yeah.
I can
Hit it
protect
with
it.
something.
You see how long my arm is?
Yes.
Is this
Yeah, so I'll
cord
just make it
cable
official, switch to aspect of attack.
in water or in the air?
It is taut over the top of the air. The spool is going toward the front of their ship.
Okay, and so
How-
it is
how
like
high?
out of the.
It's about where Desmond is here.
It's
kind of
embedded
into
in the side
hull.
of our ship,
Yeah.
right?
It's not underwater.
But it's not like a torpedo
Yes.
situation.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say
10, 13, and
25.
21.
Wait, so it is embedded? Or
Uh,
It is embedded and then packed on with ice.
So it doesn't almost.
okay.
Sorry, what were those rolls again, Sam?
10, 13, 25.
Okay.
Hit.
25 hits.
Cool.
Wait,
How
is that the only one that hit?
Yeah. Was it 10 or 13?
17 points of damage.
Okay.
How thick is this chain?
Thick.
1 foot thick.
Thick.
Like with 2 C's.
2 C's.
I think with 12.
You fire at them, and that was how much again, Sam? Sorry.
17.
17. Okay. As you fire your ship off, one of them sort of just collides with the front of their hull, and it kind of rocks a little bit, and they immediately return fire. 7 of their shots hit. Your vessel takes 63 points of bludgeoning damage.
We're healed up
Great.
though, right?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
back.
we're back
Okay.
to max, but still, that fucking
Now we're
hurts.
not.
Great, yeah.
They are 120 feet away. If you guys would like to actually enter initiative, feel free. We'll just start at the top of the order again.
Want to do that? I'm cool with
Can
that.
I would I need to wait until combat to try to heal the ship?
If you guys are entering combat now, then I would say that, yeah, you'll have to wait for your turn to do that. Otherwise, they're going to keep firing, it seems.
We'll enter combat. So that they can only fire at us every round. Right? Probably for the best.
Cool with that?
Okay.
Well, if they got dust fire, I want it.
Roland, you can go, and you are followed by Fenric. He'll be at the bottom of the order.
How far away is the ship from us now?
They are 120 feet, but they have closed it. Well, it's not their turn at the moment, so they're 120 feet away at the moment.
I'll kind of adjust behind the mast. Change to aspect of defense.
Okay.
So we're going to need that a bit. And bonus action hide.
Okay.
24.
Okay.
Dang, that close to the bat.
All right. Fenric, you are up, followed by Aurora.
So how conductive is this
That's a big metal cable.
big metal cable? In which case, I'm gonna kill the ship.
Okay.
I cast Rust.
That should be a spell, honestly.
There's rust monsters.
True.
Yes, I hit it. I nailed it.
All right, and he has defense activated, so you can roll your extra d8s as well.
2 days.
Yes.
Ow, that's my head!
I feel like Sam rolling damage.
Right? Isn't it glorious?
Sneak heal.
Sneaky. 19.
Man.
Yeah, that was 19. 26. 32. 32 points of healing.
All right, so you and the invisible servants begin to run around and immediately start repairing the hull of the vessel. And that'll put us at Aurora, followed by Theon.
Alright, I'm gonna try one more thing on this ice block that's holding the chain
Okay.
on us, because I don't want that, whatever this thing is, to be attached to us. So I'm gonna do my 15 feet again away towards the end. I'm
Okay.
gonna run right back, so you don't have to move me if you don't
Okay.
want to. And I am going to use my Call to the Wave ability
Okay.
of Destroy Water.
Okay.
So it's actually going to destroy 10 gallons of water, which is more than the 5x5.
Okay.
And so I'm going to attempt to actually destroy all of this creeping water instead of
Okay.
whatever, instead of moving it, to see if that does the trick.
You destroy a nice big chunk of this water, and for a moment it looks like it's going
Area
to stay.
30 to 30 feet
Okay.
in a cube.
Well, highs or lows?
Highs. Feeling risky.
Stealing whiskey.
Highs?
Yeah.
Okay. the cable kind of begins to pull out a little bit, but then the ice creeps back on. But the cable itself had a moment or two to like loosen as the ice was removed. So it's kind of like the pieces that are driven into your hull are beginning to pull apart, but then you see that ice creep up and pack around it again.
Okay, so it's looser, but it's not off the boat.
Correct.
Okay, and then I'm going to use my next 15 feet to run back to
Back to
the
the hull.
helm.
Okay.
Okay.
Theon holds an action. Up next is Ira, followed by Desmond.
Does he have like a lollipop or something? Like what is?
That's what we call him, as the lollipop wizard. Yeah.
Okay.
Jester.
We do actually
Yes.
call him the Lollipop Wizard. That particular mini.
Okay. Nice. That's pretty funny.
I like that you backed that up.
Yeah. I honestly, I'm like, no, John came up with that on the spot. It's
Nope.
just a thing.
That's how I refer to that specific
I'm
mini.
gonna use my
Fair enough.
chorizo.
Okay.
And do the first mate action.
Okay.
Yeah. Is it gross?
Yeah, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
Got a problem with that?
That's nat 20.
Okay.
Okay.
That chorizo!
That's
Nat
The
chorizo.
spicy sizzle smells.
Everyone has advantage on all rolls until the beginning of my next turn.
Oh, heck yeah.
All right.
Roll big damage.
Anything else, Ira?
No.
All right. That'll bring us to Desmond and Golem, followed by Kismet and Golem.
I am going to. Everyone's a decent distance away from me again, right?
Yes.
I'm just gonna keep testing my luck with this spell. I'm going to
This guy.
Thunder Step. It's 90 feet that I can teleport.
Okay.
Still 120 out.
There's still 120 out, but that's not where I'm teleporting to. I'm going back to a turret
Okay.
because Sam did not take the attack action, so there shouldn't be a servant there.
Correct.
So I'm going to use him to teleport us there.
Nice.
Ooh, I think I lost it.
You can do it again.
Oh, yeah, I
Advantage.
can.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, that's enough. 6 plus 7 is 13.
Okay.
Oh, God.
It was a tree
Just
before.
saying.
Thanks, Iris chorizo.
Alright, so that's my,
Chorizo!
For the
This is
win.
all Irish trees.
that's my guardian's turn, and now I'm going to man the turret myself.
All right.
Tourist.
Turret.
Turret.
What do I do? I don't have the turret things.
D20 and what is it? Plus 7
With
to hit.
advantage.
6 plus
Plus 6 to hit.
3d10 piercing damage.
Alright, I got 17 plus whatever that thing is to hit.
That is a hit.
Alright, and wait, I didn't say what I was aiming at.
Oh, okay.
I am aiming for the big boy.
This guy?
Yes.
Okay. That is not a hit.
17
Pokemon.
plus, what was it?
6.
Oh,
Six?
plus 6?
23.
Come on.
That is a hit.
Ah!
Okay, that's
I
what
was about to say,
Alright,
we gotta run.
Sam, you probably have the D10s, right?
I do.
Okay,
Does
no, just roll
firing
them.
that-
I
Oh,
trust you.
okay.
Yeah,
That's fine. Say again.
Does
All
fighting
10s. I don't know
count
how that
as
happened.
an action?
Firing the
12.
ballista is
Why
part
did
of
you
an
trust
action.
me?
I don't know, just I only have 2.
As this bolt fires across the water and it collides on this thing's shell, you see that it doesn't take quite as much damage as you thought it would.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, what was your question?
The firing of the turret is an
Yes.
interact or attack?
It is an action to fire and an attack action.
So I don't get 2.
Correct.
Okay.
It's use object.
Yeah.
That's why I asked.
Yeah.
Because he said it's an attack action.
Well,
So.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That will bring us to Kismet. Then we'll be back to the top with Roland.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Wait, but what about? Oh, never mind.
No.
The
Alright.
baddies didn't go.
No, they're at the
Yet.
end.
They,
They're at the end. They're after Gizmo.
right, but that's why you just said I would go back to Roland, so I thought you were skipping them. That's
They-
Then why would you remind him of that?
I know
That's okay. No, they're just making their movement.
Okay.
That's all they're doing so far.
Okay, okay, I got you.
Okay.
I just thought you were missing them, and then
Nope.
I realized.
The thingy, the big harpoon. I'm just gonna call it a harpoon.
Yeah.
Is it? How far like down the side of the boat is it?
Like 6 feet.
How long is my shield guardian arms?
5 feet.
That'd be pushing it, yeah, to get a grip on it and try to pull it out of the side.
I mean, like, you got.
The pincers.
If you hold on to the back of it and let it like lean its waist over, then maybe.
Yeah, crestfallen.
Kismet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's gonna
absolutely.
hold on to.
You idiot! No, it's fine.
Well done. That's what it sounds like when you broke the ice.
That sounds like a metaphor for something.
Like picking me up.
Got advantage on the strength check.
Breaking the ice is a
The
metaphor
DC's probably not that
for
high.
meeting somebody and talking to them.
Sure. That's true. You're right. Breaking the ice is a metaphor for that.
God.
Is that
Kelly!
Is that the right use of the word metaphor?
Simile.
It's a simile.
It's a palomino.
Phrase of figure of
Paladin.
phrase of speech.
It's a
You're a
peloton.
writer, and
I know. It's so bad.
I'm gonna have.
It's a phrase
So
of
I'm still on
speech.
his back.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna use his dash.
Listen.
Okay.
3, 4,
Everybody wants me.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm here. Hello.
Alright.
And then I am going to whatever. That's what she said. Thanks. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm gonna go.
I'm sorry. All right.
Kismet's gonna.
Just the fact that you said it was great.
Good. I'm gonna charge the golem's empty slot with fireball again.
Okay.
That's it for me.
Alrighty. So the vessel in the back begins to continue to turn the crank affixed to the front of the vessel. I guess I can just drop
It
it.
was just so great with you.
No.
Say the crank is located
Listen, art imitates
here.
How
This is
far does
art.
it
This is
drag
my
us
art.
back?
What is the cube?
The cube is the crank's location.
Oh, okay.
Just so you guys have a visual for that.
Is it really that small?
No. It's like it
That's
takes up
also
the
what she
Is
said.
it like a capstan?
it takes up the like 5-foot cube. Just literally picture like giant like the cranks they would use to like open and close a portcullis.
Nice.
Pop comedy, Kelly.
And
That was a good one. Just the one.
the distance between the two vessels closes by 80 feet.
Oh, holy.
40 feet away. Well, now they're in
Well,
range.
now
of
we can all
everything.
fucking
Yes.
hit him.
Except Fenric.
No.
And
Hey, wanna?
We're in the range of
Moral support.
Yeah,
They
I
are
think
not in the
that.
range of us.
Yeah.
The other way around.
we got them outnumbered 1-1.
Yeah, totally.
That will bring us to the top down with Roland.
Okay.
Audio.
Ira pisses off the side of the boat. What do you guys
I mean,
want?
fair. Is that a bonus action or a full round?
Free action.
Free action,
Do you,
I would
pee,
say.
do you pee in their direction too?
Wait.
I pee in the general direction. Thank you.
Is everything,
This is the hells, but it's still like we
like,
have a
I know
sense.
Ira
Yeah.
is like in
Oh,
human
dang.
form, so
Yeah.
like is everything then in human form? Like is that
How
how
big's
you
your
Kelly's
dick, yo?
asking if you have a demon dick. I don't know. I've
demon
never
dick.
thought
She's
about
just
it.
curious.
wondering
Why
how
would
an
you think that
incubus
the
should
genitalia
be-
would change?
Why
Like,
wouldn't
going to my-
it?
I'm just wondering if an incubus pees in the same way as a human
I have-
person.
I mean, if he's
It's a
in
very
humanoid
simple
fair.
form,
question.
he probably would if he's in humanoid form. John,
John, I'm sure you've thought about this before.
In a sexy way.
yeah. I mean, if he's pretending, like, when he's in humanoid form, he's not supposed to look like a demon, so if he peed weird, it would be weird. And people
Fucking
would know he
writing his
wasn't a
name
human.
out there.
Yeah.
But is Is he holding it, or is his hands just on
His
his
hands
waist?
are-
Hands on the waist.
Hands definitely.
Hands on hips.
It's rolling
entirely.
I'm going to
Sure.
take a sharpshooter shot
Pass it
at
off.
Big Beefy Boy.
All right.
No, why?
Because I wanna.
He's gotta shoot a
Nope.
shot. Why was
Shot.
it so loud?
It's a 6.
All right.
And
Yeah.
I'll hide again.
It's true. It's my fault.
Natural 20.
All right.
30.
I like a high pour. What can I say?
That will bring us to Fenric, followed by Aurora.
Where am I? Am I way over there still?
You are
I guess
right
I
here.
didn't say I moved.
Yeah.
Fuck. That's so far.
Where would you like to be?
I want to be near the back, but I have short legs.
Aspect of defense is still up.
Was that supposed to be in time?
It was,
music?
yes. Was it weird that it was?
It reminds me of the crocodile.
Yes, I was gonna say that.
Oh, yes.
Peter Pan.
Yeah.
I will just I guess I'll just heal the ship. I might as well.
Do you want to
All right.
move?
Well, yeah.
Get close to me, I yell.
Yeah, basically
Towards
that.
him?
Yeah, just 25. I just want to be within 10 feet of him.
Almost. You're 5 feet
20.
away.
Well, I tried. I got a big reach. Yeah. I'll just heal the ship again.
All right.
Well, that was a 4 and a nat 20.
Trevor's
Okay.
like, can everybody keep it down? I'm trying to sleep.
Come on, guys.
Just sliding across
Yeah.
the deck.
Oh, my goodness.
Wave rocks the ship.
Okay. And that is 19 points of healing.
Alrighty. Up next is Aurora, followed by Theon.
So how fast are they able to move then?
They moved 40 feet.
40. So they move 40 feet like a turn.
Like between you being slowed by this cable being attached to you and them moving up on you, they closed the gap 80 feet on their last turn. There's now 40 feet between you and them.
Okay. Because I'm going to cast Sleet Storm on their
Okay.
boat. But I want to cast it in... Because they're moving. So they're going to move out of the storm.
Mhm.
So I kind of want them to be like cast it so it only hits like maybe the front of their boat
Okay.
to start. And then they would be moving into it. Basically so that it would hit them for 2 turns.
How long is it?
Is the goal. It's a 40 feet by 150 feet. 40. Oh, range is 150 feet, 40 foot radius. Excuse me.
Okay.
20 foot tall.
So it's 40 feet away, so you can drop it just off
It's 150 feet away.
100 foot
bonus.
range.
40 foot.
Radius.
Okay.
So if you drop it centered at the prow, the
40
I
feet.
guess. It's like,
Depending on how fast their
depending
boat
on
moves.
how fast. I think you said 40 feet.
Yeah. So what I
You
want to
moved
do.
80 feet.
80
But
feet
it
last
caused.
turn.
Okay. That's what you were just saying.
So we're
That
putting
was
it on the
weird.
front of the boat.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's a big circle.
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll just do that. Okay.
Okay. 40 foot radius. Front of the boat.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, and then when it moves, it's gonna just move right out of it, isn't it?
It'll still be on the back of the boat. But
It'll be at the
potentially-
back of the boat.
Okay. Yeah. We're front of the boat. I want to hit all of the front of the boat people. And they have to. Let's see. I have to. No,
You
how
could-
does this work?
Basically hit this side of the ship all at once. So for the...
They all make a dex save.
Okay.
Yes, they all have to make dexterity saving throws. On a failed save, they'll fall prone.
What is the DC?
DC 15.
15, okay. All but one of these guys fails. Then the Ice Devil has advantage on saving throws. But still fails, so he falls prone.
Who was cranking the crank?
Well, there's a giant sleet storm in front of it now, so you can't tell.
Okay.
You didn't see anyone manning the crank itself.
Magic.
All right. Anything else, Aurora?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Up next is Theon, and he stops holding his action and holds another one.
He's
This
holding it
fucking
too.
guy.
The spell he was going to cast would not work at the moment. So
Can he get hold 2 actions? Can he hold 2
Oh,
actions?
no,
Johnny
he
died.
held his action all the way around.
Johnny Twinkletoes is
And
dead.
if you hold your action all the way through and it's a spell and you don't cast it, you lose the slot. So he lost that spell slot and he has another action prepared.
John, you're playing them. You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
He's role playing.
Wasting our spells.
He's
Trying to
wasting
kill
our
us.
spells on purpose.
He had a spell that was similar to another one, but if there was wind and sleet pouring down on it, the spell would have no effect.
Wait, but how long is the range though? Because I only hit the front of the boat.
Yeah.
He could have hit the other side of the boat.
Nope. Well, he could have, yes, but it wouldn't have had the desired effect. The spell's gone. Moving on. Ira, what are you doing?
I'm unsatisfied.
John, you love killing.
That's
the
what
cat.
she said. 1-star Yelp review for
I
that.
tried to leave 0 and Fielp said no.
I should bring up. I made a Yelp page for this.
Okay.
I made a Yelp podcast for Theon.
Yelp
This is-
This
This is my Yelp podcast.
about Theon.
About Theon specifically.
One
God,
episode,
fuck that
1
guy.
star.
That's it. That's the end of it.
Exactly. Yeah. No
Um,
reason, no nothing.
No.
I guess I will get up to the edge of the boat.
Okay.
Where I'm
Yowling,
actually
the prowling.
in. I don't want
30
to talk
feet?
about cats anymore.
No!
And then I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on the guy that's still up there. So I think he's the only one that's in range.
Sleet storm, heavily obscured.
Yeah.
Okay,
You cannot see him.
that guy then.
Okay,
One that's down
you can
from
see
me.
him.
60 feet.
Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, 60 feet. You say something really fucking mean. I don't know what it is, but
That is
you
a
say it.
crit fail. So,
Does that mean I get to double?
No.
No, fuck.
Not how that works, sadly.
That's gonna
It's our game. We
be
can make that how it works.
actually pretty good.
Technically.
Oh fuck! I
His
rolled
game.
6s instead of d4s. So
I saw a 5 and I was wondering, like, wait.
Why would you admit to that? Just go with it.
I was about to say a number that was literally impossible for me to get.
That's a 10.
That's gonna be 5 points of damage.
5?
I was
Okay.
gonna say 9 points of damage on a 2d4, so you know.
And that's a psychic?
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
okay.
What do you say?
There's specialty for
You're
What'd you say?
lower than me. Fuck off.
this. I have the high ground.
You were my brother, Anakin.
Okay, the real
I wish
question
I
is,
beat on you.
are you saying that in still like your P position?
No, I'm so up, Kelly. It's been like
That's why he
30
crit failed.
seconds.
He's just like,
It's only been 6 seconds.
I can't believe it took this long for you guys to ask me about the demon deck. Really, it's like a
Longer
pretty-
than expected.
longer
yeah.
than I thought it would.
Yeah,
it
fair.
would take for us to get into it.
I knew you wouldn't answer me how I wanted.
Wait, everyone stop.
how did you want it?
How did you want it?
That's what she said.
She wanted
You
it.
said
Oh,
key position.
sorry, what?
Assume the position.
All right, this is what I'm doing. I yell really loud. Shut up! And then I turn to Fenric and I'm like, do you want to go in the middle of that ice storm right now or you want to wait it out?
Oh, yeah, we can go. Like, are you going?
Nope. And then I cast haste on Fenric and the golem.
Alright. That's concentration on you.
Yes, that's concentration on me.
Fuck him up, little guy.
And
Glorious.
Well, you get the idea.
I really wanted him to hold it.
Eh.
There you go. No, right,
There we go.
No, that's
Crap.
great.
Just gotta wedge it on there.
and yeah, so I'm going to twin it.
Yes.
All right.
Sorcerer.
So both of them are hasted.
Okay.
So that's gonna cost me some sorcery points.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh
what
shit!
haste
Never
is.
mind. I didn't get twin. I forgot. I decided not
Oh.
to do that. So it's only Fenric who's getting that. Then
Okay.
What
I
does
lied.
haste do?
You'll find out in a moment. It's a
It's good
broken
shit,
smell.
right?
It's a me.
It's a broken smell.
Okay.
Smell. Excuse me.
And then I actually, you know what? I'll quicken that. So I still have my action.
Okay.
Instead. So I'll quicken it on him, and then I'm going to turn and take a blind shot with the
Into the.
turret.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the guy.
Yeah. Where
Okay.
I thought he was.
Sure. So fire with disadvantage.
Okay. No. No.
Okay. You just see it
It's like
disappear into the mist, and you don't hear any noise after.
The boat's gone, guys!
Easy.
You can see the back half sticking out from behind the Problem solved.
It's a portal.
And then I'm gonna have the golem move to the other side of Fenric. Yeah, even a little bit further to the corner. No,
Oh, this
like
way.
right next to him though. Right, so he's within 5 feet.
Okay.
And I am going to have them thunderstep.
Okay. Where to?
Boom.
That's a good question. I feel like the storm is a bad choice. I don't know that the storm does damage.
No,
Like, if
it's
he-
only
It
slip
only
and
knocks-
fall prone. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
Then,
fine.
then I don't throw him in there, and I'm gonna throw him back here.
They
Okay.
might be moving into the storm though, which would be bad.
Is it? I don't know. This is where you are.
It's been
now.
done.
Yep.
This is where you live now.
Desmond wouldn't think that far.
That's all I wasn't
17,
sure.
so I saved it.
Okay.
And then I will still have my golem take. Oh no, that's the golem's action. That's it then.
All right. Kismet, you are up next.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to have the golem send a fireball at the front of the ship
Okay.
where it's obscured.
Okay.
So everyone
Radius
makes...
again.
Hmm?
What's the radius on fireball?
Oh, it is big. Hang on.
20 foot.
Large.
Sounds right.
20-foot radius.
20 foot. Okay.
Jesus.
So, yeah.
And
So
it's a
same
dex
size.
save.
All right. I'll make
It's a
one
fireball.
normal one for the first guy because he's standing. That's a failure. Then I will make one for the other three at disadvantage real quick because they are prone. What's the DC?
14.
14. Okay. They all fail, and then one for the other guy who does save despite being prone. So he will take half of that.
Okay. I need to borrow your T6s.
Do you need more?
Yes, just one. Oh, wow.
You asked a rogue for D6s. What did you expect?
Alright.
Is there even enough room for them to all lie down?
Mm-hmm.
Ish. All legs.
21 points
Okay.
of fire damage.
And half for that one.
And then let me con save it. Yeah, I rolled an 18. So fireball still is in the golem.
Nice. Nice.
Nice. And I'm going to ready a firebolt.
Okay.
So Kismet is sitting on top of the robot, ready to firebolt, and I'm going to turn to Aurora and yell, "If you try to get the harpoon out again, I'll shoot it when you get rid of the water."
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Right.
Trevor's like, "Sleep!" Trevor's like, "Hell yeah."
Can we leave now? I don't care for the boat.
I may need it again eventually.
So many pieces.
It is now the bad guys' turn. Their movement now completely closes the distance between the two vessels, and they are resting as is. Sleet Storm, I'll make a save for the swath here. It did hit them.
Does the golem or need to?
What is it?
The golem does.
Oh.
Ooh.
What effect is on?
I'm hasty.
Oh, right.
Not bad. Kelly does a 15 save.
17.
It's a DC 15.
Oh, sweet. That's exactly what I needed to save.
Okay.
They got a 17.
So as the Sleet Storm kind of rips through the center of the ship here, it does leave quite a few people prone. However, it is now behind them. As you see them stand up, they see Desmond on the deck, and they are going to hurl the giant spear they have in their hand at you, Desmond.
John, that's an axe.
Sure, whatever.
The weapon.
The thing.
That's America's axe.
Stupid.
First spear misses. Second spear
Good.
is a 21, which I assume hits.
Yeah, it does.
All right.
Bummer.
Because it goes to the roller, I guess. Or something.
Take 15 points of piercing damage.
So I have to make a DC what con save?
Constitution.
10.
10.
Made it. 12.
All right. Then the Wastrelith is going to 10, 15, 20. Move over to there. Perfect. Kismet, please make a strength save.
Yeah.
4. Oh.
Perfect. You see a spout of water reach up from the sea and grab onto you and pull you off the deck straight towards this creature. And this water that grasps you, you can feel this corruption in it that seems to be emanating from this creature. You also take 16 points of poison damage.
Was my golem within 60 feet of me when I took that damage?
No.
Okay.
It's mine.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, because it can move you 60 feet.
So only
yeah,
8
you are
to
good.
me.
How beefy are them golems? Pretty good.
Pretty beefy.
How much was my damage again? Was it 21?
14.
Yeah.
21 to hit.
No, 21 to hit. Okay. It was 14 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, that seems like a
Then, no, he went, Fenric, the Glorpy guy next to you, is going to reach out and swing his claws at you.
Glorpy make a glor person.
14 does not hit. I
scrub.
assume.
Nope.
15 moves up by Kismet. I'm assuming a dirty 20 hits.
Yeah.
Kismet, okay. You take 5 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
terms of game mechanic, like
Hold
announcing.
on,
Yeah.
just a second. One of the attacks will hit the golem, because the golem's not, yeah. So the golem will take
He's asking for
Disadvantage.
disadvantage? Okay.
Yep. Protected.
To answer your question, that is one, before I've rolled out damage. The second attack does miss from those two, so that 20, 5, 10, 20. And that will do it for them. That will bring us back to the top of the order with Roland.
Is their boat still moving?
Yes, you are
Just
both.
next to us.
You are both moving along at the same speed.
Okay, because the sleet storm, wherever it's ended up.
It's behind you now.
Way back there.
Okay, you already said that.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I got the full extent of my sleet storm.
As an action, I will use the Dread Hull.
Okay.
So I feel a sense of darkness and dread as the ash trees of the Shadowfell lash out at enemies. I need every enemy within 200 feet to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
So every enemy.
All of them.
All
Yep.
of them.
This is what I've been saving this for.
Yeah. I like Shadowfell.
Wisdom save.
Spooky.
Me. It's me.
I like Dark Elf.
What was that DC again?
14.
14. Okay. Ice Devil saved. Wastrelith saved. And I'll just go down the line for these guys real quick here. Because their wisdom is 0, so easy enough. Fail.
Easy boy.
Succeed.
Huh? That's a lot of things. That's a
Succeed.
lot of boys.
Fail. Fail. Succeed. Fail. Succeed. Fail. Fail. Succeed. Fail. Fail. Okay. So, just for my own.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say.
One.
Oh my.
Oh,
They're like little Christmas wreaths around them.
beautiful.
Are these the
appropriate
saves or
and
the fails?
festive?
These are the
and
fails.
Okay.
Alright.
What effect was that?
Fear.
Fear.
They are now,
Hell yeah.
or no, frightened.
Yes.
Of our boat.
Yeah, I mean, I would be too.
Of our boat.
Yeah, fair.
Big ass boat.
Yeah,
Going fast.
they're
Also,
both bigger than our
Use
boat.
that action to dash.
Theirs is technically a ship because it has 3 masts.
So,
Oh,
I will
God.
just shift there
Ugh.
and
Yeah.
Well, actually.
I'm a nerd. I know.
No, it's fine.
I did learn something.
I'm going
new,
to
though.
assume I'm still hidden.
Sure.
I think I might have heard that before, but that's kind of information that I would never retain.
I know. I don't know where I heard that. I don't know when I heard that.
Yeah,
what happened? What was it?
that this is a ship because it has 3
3
masts.
masts versus
We're a boat.
Yeah.
And we are a boat because we only have one.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why you didn't
Although
name it
that's
Bodie
sta-
McBoatface how I asked you earlier today.
Yeah, that
It
one
would have to be
is.
Shippy McShick.
Shitfish.
How dare you insult our proud vessel!
Oh my! Shippy McShick.
Fenric, you are up next.
Screw full. Now that's a ship.
Wow!
It's a good name for a ship.
That was the best accidental name for a ship.
I can't talk tonight, apparently.
Couple questions.
Yes.
First off, in terms of taking damage in, like, out of character mechanic, do we announce when we're bloodied? Technically, or is it like a check, or what? Is that
If
something-
someone's trying to heal you, they have to do a check. But if you become bloodied, you can just say I'm bloodied.
Okay,
That'd be fine.
sure.
You would also
Are
look
you bloody?
Yeah.
I look amazing.
Okay, fair.
shiny,
It's Fenric.
and
I'm
chrome.
gonna do a medicine check too, so
So, but I don't want to use an action to use a medicine check. That's the thing.
I'm
Right?
gonna do it.
So I am. Oh, secondly, does Sleet Storm keep? Is it difficult terrain.
Only when you're in it. But since
So
it's
now
like
that it's past, now it's
not
fine.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Great.
done.
I'm gonna move up, right next to Kismet. I think between.
There?
Are you gonna go up a little further? Are you going for the down boy?
Yeah, I'm going for the down boy. Yeah, I'll move to the right side. I'll do that.
There?
Yep.
Okay.
Part 3 of 4. Flail says +1 flail. It's +1 to hit.
Yep.
I have not been using that yet because it was not set up right.
Ah.
It's been fine. I've still been hitting with it.
True.
Secondly,
And +1 to damage.
yeah. Ooh, it is +1 to damage?
Yeah.
The text is whenever my aura is used, any conscious creature within the aura may regain HP. Is that friendly?
Yes.
any,
Yes.
okay.
Only allies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Those like of your choice or whatever.
Nice.
Great. Okay, I just wanted to check to
Yeah,
make sure
no
that
worries.
wouldn't actually work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna reach across and I'm gonna hit the down boy.
Okay. With advantage as they are prone.
Correct. Okay, 2 12s. And then I'll swing again. 17.
That is a hit.
And then I'm going to use my haste to hit him too.
Okay.
Wait, 12.
Should I be rolling out? the
You can
damage?
roll it all at the end if you. Well,
Do you think I might kill him?
what's your max damage?
26 for the 2 hits. It's probably not gonna.
Wait, did you roll a 12 plus stuff? Or was it a 12 total on that first one?
Oh, both 2 of them were 12s, so it was a dirty 20.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
Those
oh,
both hit
shoot.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So with those 2 hits.
I want to roll the damage.
I'll save
Yeah.
it. I'll roll the damage first.
Yeah.
Not. Oh yeah, but it is this one. No, because that was only 8. And so that's 20.
20.
Damage.
Okay.
Is he?
He looks like
still
he's.
looks okay.
He looks like a pile of flesh that looks pretty rough.
Sounds good. I'm gonna swing at it again. Yeah, 26.
Okay. Yep.
13 points of damage.
All right. With that, they
that
stop.
was max damage.
They stop
so-
moving.
Not all the
Hey,
other
John.
ones apparently.
Where can I find this music? It's so good.
I made it.
I'm
Oh.
That sounds
Oh my
like
god!
a, you know.
setup.
Why
That was
setup?
that was a trial.
Well, wouldn't you know?
Oh my fucking
This
god!
is actually not up on my SoundCloud right now.
Okay.
So.
You can
Thank you though.
Proprietary.
You can check out John's SoundCloud at
JohnSoundCloud.com.
It's
SoundCloud.com/I don't know what we're talking
Fetty
about.
Wap.
Wait, can we get that one more time? Real clear audio.
Feta Wap. Fetty Wap. Feta Wap.
Feta cheese.
Feta Wap.
Fettuccine.
Feta Wap.
Diagonally.
Diagonally.
And then I'm going to shove the one on the right.
Okay.
Spaghetti.
Well, I probably can't. Yeah, that. I'm going to shove the guy who's been feared right there.
Okay. Roll yours quick.
I was like, okay. 21.
No.
Oh, damn. Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
thought you were saying no to me.
Oh no,
I
yeah,
was
no,
like,
he
damn, okay.
definitely did not
Beefy boy.
beat you in a strength contest.
Yeah.
It made a gross
Spicy
like
meatball.
noise when you pushed it.
Oh.
Gross.
Okay, anything else, Fenric?
Nope.
All right, Aurora, you are up, followed by Theon.
I am also going to do what Kismet had said earlier. So I'm going to run to the end. I'm going to do shape water on the chain, and I am going to go back to the helm.
Okay.
So when it's exposed, my held action activates.
Okay.
'Cause I can still see it.
I know, that's why I stood up earlier, because I was like, God, can Kismet still see the chain?
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And Firebolt has 120-foot range.
Okay, then yes. Go ahead and
And you're like
fire
60.
away.
Mm-hmm.
We all thought it.
– 21.
That is a hit.
Mm-hmm. And 9 points of fire damage.
Okay. Yeah, it hits the side of the ship, and like you see some of the coiled cable begin to like fray as the ice begins creeping back over it. But you've definitely done some damage to it. Alrighty. Then anything else, Aurora?
Nope, I can't do anything else.
Okay.
Did you move back?
Yeah.
I did move. I already said that. Yeah, I moved back to the helm.
He did nothing. We all did.
Johnny Twinkletoes.
R.I.P.
What about our IP?
Rip.
Van Winkle.
No,
Wow.
it's John's IP.
DM.
Oh, I do have one question, John.
Yeah.
That was, I will admit, that was terrible, but you laughed at it.
I
I'm
only
going
laugh
to do
at
that
bad
dumb stuff
jokes. When
again.
Tanner does a good joke, I say quietly, "That's funny," and when he does a bad joke, I laugh.
That is. Sorry.
Every time.
That is
Okay.
reinforcing the wrong behavior.
My question would be if in my going over and looking at the chain, would I know how many feet down it is from like the top of the boat? Like would it be like 15 feet,
6
20
feet.
6 feet? And you've sadly said that already, and I was just clarifying. Okay.
All right.
Face. So- Just gonna run along the chain.
All right. Theon casts a spell. Creature makes save. Creature does not save.
What does it look like?
You cannot see it.
Okay, well, damn.
Shut up, Fenrir.
Specifically, Fenric can't see this spell.
Everyone else.
God, I
can.
know my perception's low, but yeah. Well, I also
Okay.
wasn't paying
Theon looks at
attention.
you and is like,
He like hides it.
Theon pokes his head over the side of the ship and goes, "Shh."
I'm scared now.
You do see this creature who was not affected by the Shadowfell aura sort of expanding off of this boat. Get a look of dread in its eyes.
which one?
This one.
Okay.
Boy, do you want to remove the dead boy?
He's not dead.
He's just sleeping.
He's prone.
That guy?
He's dead.
I killed
Oh,
him.
he is dead.
Yeah.
He did.
I killed him.
I hit him 3 times extremely hard.
Yeah, and it was mean.
Yeah, but he doesn't care because he's dead now.
It's not his problem
Alrighty.
anymore.
Ira, you were up, followed by Desmond.
Oh, shit. Okay. I'm gonna do a medicine check.
Okay.
I'm fine. thank
Party.
you.
I did it 14?
14? You can get like a rough percentage idea of
Okay.
where everyone is. So in percentages of tens, you can tell Ira where your health's at.
50.
Okay?
Wait,
Stop
Go
biting
around
your
the
nails.
table.
percentages
Table,
of
Kelly.
Kelly,
Kelly.
what
Percentage?
percentage of your HP are you at?
50?
50 for Roland.
Can I calculate it before I tell you?
Mm-hmm.
I just-
No,
I just-
actually.
I gave a rough estimate. I'm
Yeah,
50.
that's fine.
50, okay.
60-ish,
60-ish percent?
70, 67, something.
Okay. Kismet.
71.05.
Okay.
0.052.
That's not in increments of 10.
66%.
It was supposed to be with to 10. But
I thought you said 10.
100.
The shiny
Alright.
boy cometh.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on to that shit. Is that a free action?
That would be your action.
That was
to
my full
do
action.
a,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Especially if you're looking at everybody in the party, you're sort of
Yeah, I think I can fire off a heal as a.
you see a
bonus
shadow
action,
that seems
but-
to be about 50% health behind you.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Then I'm done. You can
Okay.
keep going.
That brings us to Desmond, followed by Kismet.
Alright. Golem, first thing, is going to... is going to move... it doesn't technically need to move, but... Yeah, we'll just stay where I'm at.
Okay.
And we will stay where I'm at by thunder stepping with Kismet back to the boat.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had so many plans.
Sorry.
It's okay. I really didn't need to be there.
There, okay.
Yep, that's cool.
So this all happens in 6 seconds.
Yeah.
It's like
boop.
palms the top of your head.
Poison! Fire!
Motion sickness.
I'm just like, oh my god.
goodness. And you're on a boat, so you're just like,
Different boats.
I'm like that.
So everyone within 10 feet of where the golem was needs to make a
It's not you, Fenrir.
Constitution save.
It was on this side of me.
Yeah. So well, no,
It was right
He
here.
was within
Here.
5 feet of
but
you.
it's a
I
large
think it was
fire.
severed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's 4 squares, so yeah, Fenric will make one.
make a con
5, 10,
save.
1, 2, 3, 4 of them.
Con save. Yep.
Nice.
Alright.
Still
So,
decent.
the 3.
This happens
Boys.
as or after you go?
This is still on my turn.
This is the golem.
Yeah.
This is like
I
Disappears,
understand. Okay, if it's disappear, then clap.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it disappeared and then there's a noise.
What's that DC?
It is a DC 14.
Okay, I have 2 saves and a fail.
that was a nat 1 and a save. Nice.
16 thunder to anyone who failed, 8 to those who saved.
Okay.
So that's gonna be the golem's turn.
I actually have a
Resistance.
no.
No.
What was it to? It was thunder.
Disappear.
In terms of stack for resolution, I made the save, and that would have triggered my healing, and then I took the damage. Or how would that work?
Say again.
So with the flail, whenever my aura is used, I can gain health, but I was at full. So that was like
No, you don't go over
Yeah.
full.
no, I understand. So then that would have triggered, and then the damage triggers.
In that instance, because it was like a saving throw, I would say that they would just sort of cancel each other out, so you would just rest it where you are.
Okay, but I could only heal for 6. I would take 8 points.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
So do I take 8 or do I take 2?
2.
Okay.
Yeah, you can drop the difference on that.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we'll call that simultaneous.
Sure.
Okay.
Sweet. So that was the
Golem.
golem. I'm going to.
Did you roll to save the spell?
Oh no.
That's also why I was checking, because if I saved.
Oh,
and-
natty
Oh,
one.
shit.
Oh, child.
Okay.
Henrik, you stranded.
You look around a very unpleasant looking deck.
I'm not locked in here with them.
Hey guys!
Here with me.
Hey guys!
Yeah. So Desmond realizes this and just goes, "Oh shit!" and goes ahead and will run as far as he can to the golem.
30.
Is that close enough? Yeah, I'll shoot my shot with the turret first at the
Okay.
big green bug
Okay.
in front of me. 9 plus 7, 15.
6.
Right. Okay,
Still 15.
still 15. I can't math. I'll use it.
Does not hit.
Alright, sweet. And then I moved,
was
and
good.
then I'm gonna bonus action Shillelagh.
Okay.
No one gets pushed because I'm not close enough. No, Kismet gets pushed.
What do I make?
Strength save.
Strength save.
14.
That's exactly what you need.
So I don't
For the
move.
first time in your life, you've made a strength save.
I was like, I'm sick of this.
You're just clinging onto the golem's leg.
Yeah.
You know what I just realized is kind of hilarious?
Okay, that will bring us to Kismet.
What's hilarious?
He can cast Shillelagh to heal everyone for 6.
What?
Because if
If you make a strength save and it triggers my aura, everyone gets healed.
Who likes
Broken.
the idea?
Healing with Shillelagh.
Yep.
That's amazing. So again,
D6,
that's,
but hey.
yeah. Well, so that's what I was talking about with trying to figure out the order of when
Yeah.
he moves. So I was just trying to. I'm going to be a little pedantic on some of the stack.
That's fine. We may have to tweak some things as we go, just in case. But yeah,
What is the D4?
that's something that none of you can see.
Oh, okay. If I shoot a fireball with my golem, like right next to it, like in this zone, do I hit them? Can I have half of like here?
Fireball. It's a radius of 40.
20
20?
for fireball.
Yeah, that would hit him
Okay. And would also hit that.
because he's
green.
in these squares too.
Okay. So, yes. If I went here, would it hit him?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm gonna have the golem shoot a fireball there.
Right here. Okay.
And to save the
Okay.
spell,
So those 3.
never again.
Roll the 15, so the spell still stays.
All right.
Can I
So
have D6s again, please? Just
fail,
thank you.
fail. All 3 fail.
I
That's a lot of 6s.
3 6s.
Oh.
And a 5.
We are in hell. Hey, 3 6s, you guys, come on.
I got it.
Nobody laughed at my help joke.
Wait, why does that represent now?
Because it's like 69, but a lot worse.
It's their area code.
It's the area code, yeah. That's
My
34.
cell number. You should know.
34 fire damage. Bye-bye.
So you just see disappear. You see the giant insectoid demon take no damage.
Ooh.
Okay, noted.
How about that crank? How's that mask looking?
Highs or lows for
Me?
the Kismet.
Highs.
The mast seems to have some fire kind of smoldering at the base of it, which could hypothetically spread to the crank. But yeah.
Okay. Well, I witnessed that guy take no damage, and I'm like, anti-dibs from me on him.
Noted. God, that was some mental gymnastics I had to perform right there.
That's all. And so I'm going to move my
In other words, I want the not that.
15, 20,
That's
25.
what
So I'm standing right next to him again.
Okay, perfect.
And then I'm
And
going
then-
to
yes.
flip off the guy that water handed me, and I'm going to shoot a Houndeville Omen at him.
Okay.
Sorcerers get flipping off as a bonus action, right?
Hell
I
yeah.
believe so, yeah.
It's one of the like components of it.
It's just somatic, yeah, it's just somatic.
Just swap of your Houndeville Omen. Why not?
Yay! I have a hound!
Yeah!
Yeah,
I thought
he's back!
that was gonna be house.
He's back, everybody! So yeah, this is the first time I've used the hound since we've died.
Mhm.
Yeah! Yeah!
Does
And-
Trevor like bark at him?
Yes.
jealous.
No, not jealous, but dog.
Oh yeah.
Dog, dog, dog.
Right.
Hello! My friend!
That will bring us to the...
Do we want to tie its turn to mine?
Oh yeah, we'll do that. Yep.
Okay.
So go ahead and make its attack.
You're controlling 3 things.
Oh my goodness.
I love how
Yeah, what a nightmare.
Trevor's just an exception.
Trevor's a puppy.
He
I
is,
understand.
he
What,
is,
is Trevor
he's in
going to
my-
grow up and become an attack
He's
dog?
in my extras list.
Oh, he's
Because he's so
extra.
Alright, y'all. There is 1 huge cookie left.
I want part of it.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so it's summoned. It can only move toward its target and it can only attack.
So
So
much sugar. I'm gonna
it's going
go
to
into an
attack.
Okay.
right now.
A bite.
Alrighty.
Me eating that cookie.
That is 19.
19 hits.
19. Okay, so also if it's a creature, it has to succeed a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Who's the big guy? The dragon? Is it the
Fly
dragon?
boy.
That is a 5.
It's a 13, so it's knocked prone
Okay.
and takes 9 piercing damage.
Boop. Okay.
So this little shadowy hound shows up and just like fucking chomps at it and takes it down.
I have a D&D mechanics question.
Yes.
If
Is your car
something,
okay?
if a creature that big falls prone, is there potential that it could fall on like the guy behind him?
If it were bigger, I would probably say something along that may happen, but because it's like kind of like a coiled snake, it's actually not that much of its body falls.
Okay.
But yes,
I was
if
just
it was like,
curious.
if like say one of the golems like fell prone or something, and you were like standing behind them, I might say make a dex of some kind.
Okay.
But yes, that could very well happen.
It just looked like it could have potentially happened to said guy
Yeah.
behind it.
The stand on that definitely didn't help. All right. Anything else, Kismet?
No, I'm just double checking on all of the hound things.
Sure.
Cool. Yeah, I think he's done. And so he's around for 5 minutes or until it's dead or the beast that it's chasing is dead.
So John Frightened is just they have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of their fear isn't within line of sight and they can't willingly move closer.
Oh, that's right. Not
They don't
fear
have to move
itself.
away.
That's right. All right. So just disadvantage on attacks. Move 20 away. Move 20 away. That's all right. They will converge. Gracelith will stand back up.
Yeah.
You're fine. You're good.
You got a dog friend.
Nah, he's also hasted with his armor.
Is it plus 10?
He has a shield. What's your
15. All right.
Did the beast get back up?
He did. Yeah.
You get
Unfortunately,
knocked
I'm
down.
upset that he did, but I wanted to swing at it on the ground.
Well, at least he didn't move close to you.
I can probably reach me from there.
Oh, sweet.
I heard the word spitting under your breath.
Yeah.
Cool.
Totally what he was doing.
Oh, no! Fuck. He right next to you.
You know what
I'm
happens
so
when I lose
squishy.
haste?
Oh yeah.
You're frozen for a turn. Your
I
turn
risk
is
hiding what?
wasted.
Does that give me? Will I take like
You're like stunned
advantage
for
on?
a round.
Yeah, they'll have
if you
advantage
drop
on
it.
like attacks against you, I believe.
Yeah.
You can't. No, you just can't move or take actions. That's
Okay.
all it says. It does not say that you're.
Okay. I'm not like
So this guy leaps forward, Desmond, and he bites down with his pinchers, swings with his claw, and then spins around to whack you with his tail.
Oh my
That's 3?
3 attacks.
Oh my goodness.
That for the bite is 23.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Natural 20 on the second roll,
God.
no.
Oh, fuck.
and a 13 on the third.
All right.
So the
Well,
tail whip misses.
2 of those hit. Did you know I have the shield spell, but I don't have the difference. Like
Yeah.
it's not reachable.
Yeah, I just rolled really high.
How do you feel about losing another character?
Oh, God.
He can transfer a bunch of his damage to the golem.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
Can you
Also,
choose
I'm
per
standing
attack?
right next to him.
It's
And it will heal.
Yeah,
It's
there's going to be
half.
a lot of
It
damage
doesn't
going
say, so
around
it's
in the next
always-
turn.
Yeah.
It's not like a reaction for the golem. It's
Yeah.
just a thing that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can you
it's
choose
not a
per
reaction?
No, it's just a thing.
Yeah, I can see just like. all
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's only the person who's wearing the amulet
Right.
can do it.
And you have to be within 60 feet.
Of the golem.
Oh
Yeah.
wait,
No, you're not within 5 feet.
no, that's not it. I'm going to shield spell the first or the first attack.
23?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shield spell the crit.
Because I get shield with my golem, and that gets me +2.
You're not.
You have to be within 5 feet of it, don't you?
Oh, am I
You're
not?
not within-
Damn it! I'm not within
Yeah.
5 feet. Damn it!
No.
Never mind.
Okay.
Fuck it.
All right, in that case, you take. Shit. 35 points of cold and slashing damage.
Across
half.
three.
Halved, so that's
Mm-hmm.
And half to the golem.
yeah, so 16 to me and 17 to the golem.
It's the golem gets the rounded up.
Yeah.
Less.
Wait, what was
35.
Golems are constructs,
so
right?
17 and 18.
17 and 18.
it? All right, so
Yeah, okay, so I can't heal them.
Those across 3 different attacks?
2.
2 different attacks.
But one was a crit.
tell me what saves I need to make.
Just
for
make a
that.
Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration.
Just 2 of them because
Yes.
it was 2 attacks that hit.
Yep.
Let's save 9 plus 7 and 7 plus 7.
Nice.
14.
Okay, so yes. You do maintain haste for now.
Yeah,
And so that would be affected by the damage you actually took, not by the head, not by the total.
right. It's each attack.
Yeah, per hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I got hit with a fireball.
Well, I was also wondering, like, the half that you gave to the golem doesn't count in the DC.
No.
No.
Fenric, just because I'm about to roll a lot of attacks, what's your AC?
21.
Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3.
The first one's a nat 20, I swear to God.
Right.
3 of these guys attacking you. That is a crit fail, a 5, and an 8. And that one had disadvantage. And a 14. So no, none of those guys hit. The Wastrelith is going to...
Why? Just see Fenric's
Fenric's just dabbing in a pit of men.
Actually...
Mosh pit over there.
Great.
Ryan,
No.
No.
could you please have your golem make a strength save?
Yeah, they're good at those. These are muscly boys. 19.
19, okay, you do save. You see that spout come out of the water and try to grab onto the golem.
Just kind of.
Bats it away, and then it is going to make one attack against you with its claw, Fenric.
Okay.
Which is a 23. To hit, so you will take...
Where is other damage?
17 points of slashing damage.
Is this the first time anyone in this group has hasted someone?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is a momentous occasion.
Where did it take some damage from? That was just the thunder step, right?
Yeah. And it was like.
They
7
can't
points
move
of
closer to
damage.
the ship.
Oh, to the ship. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, it was -8 plus 6 for my healing, so it was only 2.
You can still move to there. Well, there. Okay. All right. As the battle commences, you all begin to hear something sort of echoing around you as you see that the walls of ice have risen up quite high on either side of you from the icy canyon that you now race down the side of. And the sound you hear is the sound of the denizens of Stygia cheering and screaming as you see you are in the final moments of the race, and that's where we'll take a break.
Nice.
Oh, well, no one's dead yet.
afraid
Sack
Dad
of
is mad at
buffers.
me.
All right, so as your two ships go hull to hull down the icy canyon with the cheers and jeers of the demonic forces assembled to watch the tail end of the race, looking on, it is the very last action at the bottom of the order by the enemy ship, and then we'll be back to the top with Roland. Tanner, can you please make your vessel make a Constitution saving throw? Just straight up and down.
3!
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
I should have used. I have this specified for the ship, and it's my worst performing die. And I probably should have
It
done that.
literally has not like rolled like above an 8 when you've made a save for these things yet.
Nope.
We're still okay on top.
So the hull of the ship next to you,
Fine.
that ice begins to sort of thicken around the chain itself and like around their hull, and you see these spikes of ice just blast out from the side of the hull adjacent to yours and just puncture down the side. You take 45 points of piercing damage to the hull. That will bring us back to the top with Roland.
Okay. Just one else now. Let's see. So, changing the aspect takes effect the next turn, right?
Yes, you
Okay.
set it now, and then your next turn you can give the
Gotcha.
what have you actions to it.
Shoot. Okay. Yeah. I'll change it to what's the aspect of attack.
Okay.
Some more guns in this fight.
All right.
And I'll just renew my hide behind the mast.
All right.
27.
Alrighty.
That's my turn.
That will bring us to Fenric, followed by Aurora. Fenric, who is beset on all sides.
Yes. What is my what's going on up here? Are there stairs on the right edge there?
To get up to the front and back of the ship,
Correct.
yeah, there would be like a stairway leading up on both sides.
Okay. What is where is the cable?
The cable is
Punctured?
being, it's punctured
Yeah.
around here,
then
and
right
the
there.
crank is there, so it's sort of like the two of you are like pushing together, moving forward slowly.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to use my haste to dash
Okay.
and just move me up the stairs, just
Okay.
up there. And yes, I'm going to take all 4 of those opportunity attacks.
All right.
4?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
wait.
yep.
Is
That
that just
big
your
guy.
movement?
No, that was... So actually, before I go... I had the order. Before I go, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay, so plus 2 to your AC.
Correct.
Alright.
So now I'm at 23, and I'm going to take all 4 of those.
Okay, first one has disadvantage from the
Is that concentration?
frightened.
Yes.
That is a 12, so no. And another 12, so no. The other 2 are going to make their attacks. 24.
Hits.
Okay, that was an at 20 on that one.
Yikes.
It was the
By-
only way that was
It
going
hit
to
by
hit you.
1. Yeah, son of a bitch.
Jesus.
Roll
And
19,
then
but that's it.
the Wasterlith is going to make its opportunity attack, which is going to be. That's a 25, so that one will hit as well.
Shoot.
Should
So,
have burned the spell slot. Whatever, it's fine.
from the Wasterlith, it is 17 points of damage,
Okay. I saved.
and from the lemur, it is 6 points of slashing damage.
I saved that. Wait, what's the con
DC
save?
10.
Yeah, 10.
Fenric is swarmed by.
I'm sorry, that was 6 points of damage?
Yeah, 6 from the second one.
Okay.
AC 20.
And 17 from the
That's
first.
absurd.
All right.
Yeah, those all hit my 20. Those two hit my 23. AC.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
Either
that I'm
by
at,
1 and by 2.
now that I'm at this position, fucking hurts. I want to see. Can I just look at the crank? You said there's no one there doing anything.
Correct. It seems to have sort of like pulled you guys in and is now just sitting idle.
I don't know how you want me to actually do this check, but would I look at it and see that I like hitting it would do anything, or is it like firmly entrenched, like metal down, or is it just like wood?
The device itself is definitely like very well bolted to the
Yeah.
deck because you're obviously pulling another ship in toward you.
Sure.
But looking at it, make just a general intelligence
Is
check.
this an action?
No, this is just going to be your
Okay.
like looking over this and getting an idea about what it is.
No.
5.
It's a crank.
Crank,
Crank.
like fishing pole but bigger.
How much space is there to get up onto our ship?
It is a 10-foot jump.
I'm gonna jump it.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check.
You're so small.
Only little.
Nat 20.
Are you jumping up right next to the other guy?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes! Shit!
Now I'm gonna
Alright.
use my action to hit him twice.
Okay.
I assume you want to be within 5 feet of Desmond?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. If I can get
Oh, this
in
is great.
5
I
feet
love
of
this.
both of
I
them.
love
right
how
there.
you
We'll
jumped
assume he is.
between me and the bad
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
just like Nat 20 threaded that
Coming
needle.
through.
That was glorious.
I take a small
was-
step back to let you have more room to do
That
your
was
thing.
Yoda backflip up
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Yes.
And you said yeet.
Yeah, you walked up the
You
edge.
did.
And then you
Yep.
dabbed his
Yo.
backflip.
And we all saw it in slow motion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
And my life was flashing before my eyes. Okay, so I'm gonna land and swing at him twice.
All right.
Oh, so close. To 27
Yes.
and an 11.
No.
That was a 19 and a 3. So that's what happened there. So I used my bonus action. I did that. Okay, and that's gonna hit him for 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use the feature to gain 1d4. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use my feature to regain 2 hit points. And that's it for me.
Okay. Up next is Aurora, followed by Theon.
Alright, I am going to.
Oh.
Oh.
I said I ended. That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking it.
Yeah.
You already used your bonus.
Mhm.
Oh,
Haste action.
No, I did use my bonus for to cast shield
Right.
to shield and faith myself.
Yeah, then you know.
but you could have used your
No.
to shove, your action to shove,
No,
I used my action to attack twice.
Yeah.
it's
your
not.
hasted action.
No.
Dashed.
Yeah,
He
he
has some-
dashed
you had
at the
to?
beginning.
Yeah, he's can move 25
Oh.
feet.
Wait, but it's doubled already.
Yeah, its speed is doubled.
50. 1, 2. It was close. It's
Yeah.
fine.
All right.
Yeah.
It is in the past, Aurora.
So
What are you doing?
rules.
I am
That's why
going
I was
to
doing
cast.
D&D.
I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb at Axe Boy.
Okay.
Okay? And it's going to be acid damage.
Acid. Okay.
No.
Nope.
That's all I do.
Okay. Goes flying past. Up next is Theon.
Is he still
Who-
concentrating?
He is. I just had to move the thing back. you can see that, and he needs to make a wisdom saving throw. He has advantage on. Okay. He fails and takes
Did you just say he has advantage on wisdom saving throws?
he rolled with advantage, yes, on his saving throw.
You don't know. You don't know what happened.
Oh, I'm just
Sorry.
He's a
I'm
magic
listening.
boy.
I know, I talk under my breath when I do things.
Yeah, learning some things.
It is helpful though.
You see this pained expression cross this creature's face as it takes some psychic damage, which will bring us to Desmond, followed by Kismet.
Wait, no.
Wait, did you skip me?
Oh, yep, sorry. Ira.
Fuck off! God!
Like, nah,
He thought it said
Sorry.
Theon.
Oh, excuse me. Alright. Well, this is
Do you
risky.
want to not be where you are?
But where she is next to me.
I am gonna move back a little bit. But I just want to make sure I don't get too far out of range before I do my stuff. So I'll do it after I do my stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter. It's not Tasha's, it's just Hideous Laughter
Okay.
on Axboy. I was just listening to Taz earlier. Don't worry about it.
Why is it a different spell than Tasha's or what?
It's just called Hideous Laughter. I don't know.
Yeah, they got rid of like the Black Tentacles names too.
Ed
18.
bars.
Yeah.
That
Edward.
does save.
Okay.
Okay, I figured it was worth a try. And then I'm gonna heal Desmond. I'm
Okay.
gonna cast Healing Word.
Blood squirts out of my trunk.
Ooh, Max! Max healing!
How much is that?
That is,
12.
12. No. Yeah, 12. No, 11. It's 11.
Is it plus 3?
Yeah, it's plus 3.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, the blood only trickles out of my nose.
And then I'm gonna move, hide behind the golem. Hide behind the golem.
Hide behind Gollum.
Where's
I
Gollum?
hide behind golem.
Alrighty.
Because I'm squishy.
He barely,
They don't like
barely
it.
hides you.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Now it is Desmond, followed by Kismet.
Desmond uses his bonus action to cast Shillelagh.
Okay.
So,
Fenric and...
Wait, can we reckon that I didn't move that far?
No.
I fucking even said it. Is that for both
Did
of us?
you
Yeah,
say
that's
that?
for both
I
of
didn't
you.
hear you. I'm sorry.
Strength save 14, or if you pushed 5 feet.
19.
Nat 20.
Alright, neither of you are pushed.
Both of us are healed for 6 points.
Nice.
Jesus.
Dumb.
I don't know how to quantify that in game terms.
No.
Yeah.
You're like sick.
Yeah,
It's so
I'm like,
sick that you just
Shillelagh. You're just like, cool.
and you like fist bump and you both get 6.
Lay on fists.
I think it's just coming from like the love between Desmond and Fenric.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
sweet.
It should be renamed Infectious Enthusiasm.
Power.
Alright.
Friendship.
Reckless enthusiasm.
That needs
And
to be a
With
barbarian
that-
subtype.
I am going to cast Booming Blade
Okay.
on
Range is just
and make an attack against the Prey Mantis fellow.
Okay.
Oh, will you? 16.
No.
Okay. Well, shucks, darns.
He just clangs up against his chitinous hide and he just sort of blinks and looks,
Uh,
I guess, eye to eye with you because you guys are both about the same height.
I'm going to have my golem move as far around to the other side of me that Fenric is on.
Oh, goddamn.
Sorry.
My meat shield!
You're just like what?
You want him to get like just in
My
melee there?
non-meat shield.
No, it doesn't need to be in. No, it doesn't need to be in melee. It
Okay.
can be back a little ways. because it's going to cast Gust of Wind at
Okay.
it. And then that is its turn.
Okay.
Did he get pushed?
Kismet.
Move, or
No,
did
he
he
did not.
No, he got a 19. Kismet and Golem.
Okay, I have a big important
And
question.
Hound.
Yes.
Several
Here we
big-
go. Here we
I have
go.
several big important questions.
plan.
One, how close to the finish are we?
What's your passive perception?
10, because I have +0.
Okay. You get the idea that it's getting pretty close. This canyon does kind of wind a little bit, so you don't see a finish line, but the cheering is becoming louder and louder, and you can almost just like feel this like vibration in the air from the screaming.
Okay, that works for that. Second, how large would you say the cable, harpoon, and thing is?
Like the whole like
That,
this entire
all of the
contraption
cable-
and the cable.
yes.
Well, right now the cable is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet, 1 foot thick, leading up to the device. And then I have a D6 there, but like the crank itself is like an actual 5 foot wide, 5 foot tall
Yes.
just block that is bolted down to the hull of this ship.
You would say large.
Large, not
Huge,
huge. No,
lar- oh.
large.
Even better. Okay.
Cannot wait to see what's about to come out of her mouth.
I cast Walk Away.
I cast
No.
Moonwalk.
Okay, so I pull out of my fanny pack my scroll of animate objects.
Okay.
Oh.
And I
Good
have my
lord.
golem hold it up for me, so my golem is helping me make this roll, because it's a
Okay.
5th level spell, and I don't have 5th level spells, so I
Okay.
have to make a roll to see if I can cast it. And so
Okay.
I'm going to have it hold it up and roll, so it's using its action to help me
All right.
cast this fucking spell.
Okay.
Okay, so here I go with that. Where's my plus? I need to know what I needed. Okay. Yes! Okay, so I got a 21 total. So
Okay.
it happens. I can animate up to 4. No, I can do 2 large objects, which is more than enough. Even if it was a huge object, I can still animate this fucking harpoon and cable.
All right.
Okay, so I cast animate objects, and I animate the harpoon cable winch situation.
Okay.
Okay? And I am going to have it yank out of our boat, go around the other side, and pull the boat back and away from us.
Okay.
Just in a straight
Have it
opposite direction.
Nose that going this way.
Yes.
Okay.
So, like, it's pulling the boat backwards.
All right. So I will have you. That happens. I will have you make a quote-unquote strength check, but use your proficiency and use your spellcasting modifier to roll the
Okay.
roll.
So are you making the hook like go into the ice wall?
No, I'm just having it turn the boat around and pull it
Pull the
away
other
Like
way.
from
pull the
us.
front of
Okay.
the boat
Oh,
in the
I get what
opposite
you're
direction.
saying.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
like pulling the boat because it's an alive thing, like a
Yes.
snake
Yeah.
tied
Right.
to the
Yes.
front of the ship.
Animated.
So it's going to be actively
Got it.
pulling against this other ship.
My mind
You don't have any
that
people
how
left
physics
on the other ship, right? No.
Ish.
More or
That's how
less.
fantasy physics
That's what I
work.
hear.
It's physics with an F.
Yes. Physics.
So, it actually, the object has a strength.
Oh, does it? Okay. You can use that then.
What does an 18 give me? Like, it says its strength is 18.
Okay.
Plus,
Plus.
Okay,
yeah.
well, that's a 7.
7? Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
It pulls back and it's like it starts pulling, and like you can kind of see like the first jolt. The ship sort of rocks a little bit with it. It's not pulling away. However, you guys are freed of the cable.
Then, my wolf, my Hound of Ill Omen, attacks the thing it's supposed to attack.
All right.
Also, I am concentrating,
Okay. Our last
And I'm-
concentration ring.
hiding behind my big boy. And he did his thing, which was help me, so. Also, so is it a large object, or is it
Large.
huge. It's just
Yeah.
large. Cool. I can still command several other items, which is going to happen. But I'll have the hound go really quick.
Sure.
So the hound makes its attack, tries to bite, and that's a 17.
Okay, that is not a hit.
Okay, so it's just snapping at
Yeah.
him. Are there any like barrels or anything loose on our ship?
I would say there's some random like crates full of like bolts and stuff for your ballista are kind of laying nearby.
Yes, cool. Anything that doesn't look necessity for us to reach the end of this race.
Okay.
Animated crossbow. Ballista, excuse me.
And so I can do 2 large objects, or basically I have 6 objects left. Medium for the barrels
Yeah.
and stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
so I can do 3 medium items, and so I'm going to send 3 barrels flying at Mantis Boy to push him off of our ship.
Okay. I'll just have him make a strength check. That is, what's your spell DC?
6. No, it's not
16?
that. I was
Yeah,
14.
14. Okay, he got a 16, so he does.
On all 3
save.
barrels?
I just had to make one collective
okay.
one since they're all kind of going at the same time. However, you can roll. Well, no. They flew at him. I made a save. Yeah, they collide, but he doesn't seem to take
Okay, well, they're
damage from them.
orbiting him now.
Okay.
Barrels.
So 3 barrels and a big ass chain, and the chain is pulling the other boat away.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
How does that impact?
Pretty good.
us?
We're free.
We're
As in-
free.
No, I mean, as in the hopefully the barrels don't impact us.
Oh no, they are under my
Physically.
command.
Donk. Donk. Donk.
30.
Lost. Understand what it's called.
Well,
It's not
Okay. The Wishlith moves to that point, and he casts Ice Wall right across the front of your ship here.
Oh, dang.
That happens for him. Desmond,
No.
Ice Devil is going to bite at you.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Yep.
Okay, good, because that was a 20.
Fuck, I didn't even see it. Let's go.
21.
I'm going to have my shield guardian shield me.
Okay.
And I'm also going to cast shield myself. Shield.
Alright. What's that bump your AC up to?
That bumps my AC up to a lot. 16 plus 7, so 23.
23, okay.
Just for a turn.
Dang!
Same. I mean, that's respectable.
Okay, now he is going to swing at you with his claws.
Yep, that's all I got though. Saves
Yeah.
me once.
Yep.
Well, it's up for the rest of the turn. Shield is.
That's a 26.
Until your next turn.
Yeah, until the start of your next turn.
Oh, sweet. Then I've got 21 going.
So the claws hit for the 26. And a crit fail on the tail.
Yes.
So that will be. Claws up.
I don't have my reaction.
Oh yeah, you don't have yours.
I need to remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, you just used it. Save him from a natural.
17 points of slashing and ice damage.
Yeah, thanks Ira.
I would be dead.
I try.
14 plus change, you're fine. For my concentration.
Let's
So.
go. Wait, was that a save?
That's for my concentration.
Is it a saving throw?
Technically, that is a saving throw, John. Concentrating on a spell is a saving throw, and
Yeah.
I am in his aura.
+2. That's 6 points for both of us.
Okay, yeah. He moves away from you, so if you have a reaction left, you can make an attack of opportunity if you so choose.
my favorite mechanic.
Do
not have.
Do not have. The golem was not in melee. Did
No.
it move through its melee?
Yeah, he moved into its melee.
Oh, but not out of it.
Sorry. Here.
I could just let you get crit, but that'd be better.
Yeah, if this item
Then
is
let's see,
broken,
that's him. That's him. The
I feel like it should be once per turn.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. John's gonna message me and say that's perfect.
people on board the deck here, the Lemurs, all sort of like see the fight has moved away, minus this one angry-looking hound who's glaring at the Wasterlith, who has slithered into the water and is now swimming alongside the boat. They sort of begin to man their posts again. And the ship attempts to move forward. Yes.
Do my barrels get an opportunity attack?
They do not.
Okay.
Oh God.
Is it? All right. Con save for the ship, please.
We're not gonna use that die.
Barrels of people.
So the ship just
Why?
made a save. I asked if we would add it.
That's an 8.
An 8. Okay.
Do I add anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Con is straight up and down.
Also, you are exactly correct. I have rolled 8s and below.
Oh
for
my
the con
goodness.
saves for the ship. Hashtag not my fault.
Hashtag stress.
Hashtag blame the dice.
Hashtag this is the one that I've gotten at 20s on tonight. And I got an 8.
Dang.
27 points of piercing damage
Fucking
as
nothing.
those spikes extend again.
Both fine. Flooding with water.
It is not even splintered.
All right. And that is it for the bad guys. That'll bring us back to the top with Roland.
Okay. It's seeping in, not flooding in.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. I'm gonna have since I put the aspect of attack up last turn, I will have I'll just take their shots now.
Right.
These are all gonna be on Praying Mantis.
On the ice double?
Yes.
Okay.
Natural 1.
Okay.
Great start. 16.
Nope.
23.
Yes.
Okay. Come on. 18.
Okay.
And then I assume I'm no longer hidden since he moved there.
Maybe. That was just the place that he moved to.
Okay. Well, I mean, like,
Oh.
would he now have line of sight on me?
Hypothetically, yes. If
Okay.
he were to attack you, he would have line of sight.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll duck behind here. Bonus action hide.
Okay.
Oh, 14.
Okay.
And then I will shoot a crossbow bolt at him.
Okay.
Regular shot. Do I have advantage?
You do not.
Okay. That is an 18.
That exactly hits.
And he's threatened by the.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
I forgot my ghost is wind.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's too far gone.
Yeah, I should have put a marker on him of some kind.
Did it end?
No, it's
No, I just forgot to make the check to see
Yeah.
whether or not he
Oh.
would have saved or not.
Get the spell anyways.
That is 17 points of damage.
Very nice.
Sorry.
I don't want to die again. I will just rush over there.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alrighty, Fenric, you are up next, followed by Aurora.
I'm gonna. Excuse me.
The
drama of it all.
How far?
You can go anywhere.
Pretty
You can
much.
do whatever you
I-
like.
So, where I want to run is, I think, 100 feet.
Okay.
I want to run right here.
What?
Can you count that for me, please? Because
What happens if I lose my concentration?
Fenric dies.
100 feet.
okay, thank you.
Would you like to go there?
No,
Okay.
Oh.
I wasn't
It was
sure.
very close.
I know that's why, but that 5 feet was really
Yeah.
going to make the difference between what I was
Yeah.
going to do.
All of us were like,
That was the best part. I was like, guys, what's the problem? I don't get it. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop over around the other side and swing at him twice.
Okay.
Just gonna pop on over.
Yeah, just pop on over. Nat 20.
Yes.
And a 14.
That 20 hits.
So that nat 20, I am going to.
Yep.
I'm gonna smite him.
Yeah.
Paladins,
I
man.
tell you, it's safe to assume he's a fiend.
Oh yes!
I just realized how easy.
Fenric broke the boat!
Yeah. So like Ira watches this and is like, oh fuck.
I specifically hate killing you people!
Fenric
And
is
Ira
breaking
just like
D&D.
swing. Oh god, more.
And Fenric just looks so happy while
Yeah, really.
He's
Fenric has picked up like
dying.
the star in Mario and he is just loving his life.
And Ira is.
Okay. All right. So this is the damage.
Just give it.
Is it's just 11 for the hit, so that'd be double to 22.
Okay.
And then the smite, I only have second level spell slots left, so that's 3d8 plus the 1d8 because he's a fiend.
So 48.
times 2.
28 points of damage. Radiant damage.
Kaboom.
40 point. Is that no? 50?
No.
Is that 50 total?
No.
Between
What's
the two,
the
between
opposite
the
of
two
having
parts.
resistance?
28 and 24?
Weakness.
Oh,
vulnerability,
no.
weakness.
Yeah.
28 and 22.
It doesn't say.
So
I'm
yeah,
vulnerable
50,
to that.
50 points of damage in one hit.
Yeah.
That's respectable.
So small.
He's only little.
And Iris just like shit.
That would kill me.
You just like
I fucking glowed. Right there.
did you
like
did you decide that you have a
Your
tail?
haste
Yes,
attack too,
no.
I have a
Wait,
tail
see
in
what
incubus
happens.
form, but I'm not an incubus form.
Okay.
He looks bloodied.
Jesus Christ.
Finally.
Yeah?
Yeah.
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 Huh.
Alrighty. Anything else, Fenric?
Excuse me.
Yes. I said anything else, Fenric?
Sir.
Yes, I am hasted.
Yes.
I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay. Do it. Or don't.
2.
He's gotta get.
20. No, that was a 10. 10 to hit. So I missed. Oh! And then I shove him.
Okay.
You gotta push him.
Just for good measure, right?
Yeah, push him.
Yeah.
Push him.
This is what
30,
I think
20.
of you.
No. I was so excited.
You get
that
the
I, like,
one on him
missed.
and he's just like, no.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a 6.
Alright. Okay. Aurora. You're up, followed by Theon.
How tall is the ice wall that the servant made in front of us?
I'm glad this is where this is going.
Me. Double check. I believe it is 6 feet tall.
Oh, it's 6 feet
Oh,
tall?
Jesus.
Oh, hell, I'm
That's
doing it. We're gonna fly.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say
So
it's...
we are no longer connected by a chain.
Nope, we're
And
not.
that's recharged?
It should be recharged
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
Yeah.
It was what?
It's
10
like
minutes between?
1d8. 1d8 minutes, so 8 minutes max. I can't remember what I
Yeah,
rolled
it's
last
been
time,
a while.
but it's been more
Yeah,
than
it's-
8 minutes.
It's definitely been more than
Yes.
So we're gonna fly.
We're gonna win this!
And I'm going to roll a d6 to see how many minutes we can fly for.
Okay, so it is 10 feet tall. Excuse me.
Oh, 10 feet tall.
Yes.
We'll fly over it.
Okay. Maybe.
It's fine.
Straight
First, make a ship handling check to see if you can avoid hitting it
That's
as you go
my
into the air.
intelligence check.
Yes.
Whoa, I haven't had to
I
do one of
thought you
those
were
yet.
gonna yell, I'm proficient with ship handling.
I mean, I am
can
proficient with
practice
ship
it.
handling.
You know the Pearl Harbor bullshit all
I
the
just haven't rolled
time,
one yet.
No!
I rolled bad though. 10?
10. Okay, does not save. You just shatter through the wall as the ship begins to move upward. You do, however, take...
Wait. Oh, I didn't.
He's so sad.
I didn't roll my minutes yet.
Oh, it's fine. We can assume it's been that long.
No. I
For the
mean,
next
for
one.
the next,
Oh,
for
for the
this
next-
one.
How long we fly.
Oh, yeah. Go.
0.1.
5 minutes of flying.
5 minutes.
And it's 60 feet
always
per
bet on
round.
Yeah, so you can choose how high
Piss.
we are too, right?
Piss. Okay, cool.
Always bet on pits.
Yes, I can choose how high we go.
It's a good superpower.
But 5 minutes of flying is a lot for our rounds right now. So.
Don't fall off.
59 points of bludgeoning damage as you shatter through this ice wall.
We are splintered.
Okay.
The front is mainly splintered.
So there's
That's
just,
a good point.
just you guys just like shred it, like when you go down a driveway too fast.
You're good. You're good.
Just
And
I
Aurora yells, "Hold on to your butts!"
need to make an acrobatics check
that an
for the
action?
wastrelith as he is clinging to the side.
Oh, yes.
Acrobatics.
Oh shoot. I can't use it again for another 6 minutes.
At 18, so yeah, he'll hang on to the side
I'm
for now.
assuming the 6. So when I say 1d8 minutes after the activation, so
Ooh.
that's
We just get a minute of not flying.
is it a minute of not flying and then I get to do it again, or
If
is
you rolled
it,
a 1 on your minutes check, then yes.
I
I
rolled
rolled
a
a 6.
well, I rolled a 5 minutes we can fly
Yes.
and 6 minutes I can do it again.
Yes.
So that would mean there's 1 minute where we can't be flying. Is that correct? Okay.
So the
I was just curious
the
how that
cooldown
works.
starts when we start.
When you cast it, yes.
It says
Not at the
It says
end.
after activation.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, but we're flying now. And
Alright.
I want to be flying not high enough for us to fall and get damage, but I want us to fly probably
Out of the water.
Over the river and through the woods.
No.
I was trying to.
how
this
tall
hellish
I
race we
want to
go.
I want to be flying in such a way that the serpent won't be able to get us.
He's clinging
The
on already.
serpent, I made a acrobatics check for him, and he is clinging to the side because he was already on the side of the ship.
Oh, I thought he was
And there's
in
a
the
lot
water.
of holes in the. He was, but he swims very fast, and he was up on the ship.
Okay,
So
well,
he is currently clinging to the side of your vessel.
All right, he's flying now.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all. Okay.
I
Okay.
hate it.
Busting on all the stops here. Next up is Theon. All right, pre-generated spell list. Give me something here.
Message.
This is the
He messages Aurora.
his
Good job.
his
Reply to this
You're doing
message.
great.
his spell list was so shitty, and I wanted to keep it
Oh.
because no, you know what?
It's just so shitty, but it's not that shitty, is it?
It's mostly shitty, but I forgot that he has one that I can do.
Skywrite. We're gonna win this.
Go
Whatever the
Levistus.
hell
Yeah.
they're called.
Go low.
Eat at Joe's. I owed someone a favor. Okay. Okay.
God, this would really use some Skywrite.
Okay.
Why isn't the fantasy world just
Capitalism?
bombarded by
I mean, Eberron is.
Yeah, Eberron
Oh,
is
true.
like capital.
Skywrite it
It's like
ads and everything?
Oh, yeah,
Fantalist? Fant-
That's a word.
Capital L.
Fantalism.
Pretty sure that's a word.
I combined fantasy and capitalist to form.
Fantalist.
Fantalist.
It
People
works.
capitalize
You
certain
got
words.
there.
Fantasy capitalism.
Yeah.
Fantalism.
Yeah. It's fun.
It sounds like a Pokemon.
Go.
Anything I said weird would sound like a Pokemon to you right now.
Well,
Pokemon.
I mean, there is a Phantamp. Like
Phantamp.
That's
A phantom.
fantasy trance. I would
Yeah, I'm a
get one.
butterfly.
Yeah,
Virio had one.
that makes
Still
a lot of
has one.
sense.
Still has one?
Yeah, it's
Red.
a hummingbird.
Oh,
Rip.
it's preserved forever.
Yeah, in the ice.
Oh.
That's why he was buried
Wait.
facing down.
It technically it wasn't a tramp stamp. It was on his ass.
Yeah, it's like on the cheek, you know.
Good enough.
Like
I
on
guess.
that dimple.
Close enough. Like, are we really gonna split hairs here?
I apologize, guys.
It's-
I
it's-
forgot
yeah, I mean,
Theon
it's
had one
between
use
the
of
hairs.
polymorph.
Oh
Yeah, that one's on me.
What's really the difference between like a shoulder tattoo and a neck tattoo, right? It's just like a few feet.
shit! Right.
Totally.
A few feet.
How big is your shoulder?
On a giant,
It
you
depends
know.
on what side of the.
He's the Rock, actually.
Yeah.
Even if it were 2 feet, that
That's
would be
you know
crazy.
you abbreviate half as like feet, like 0.5 feet, not
Uh-huh.
0.5 foot. So
What?
it's feet. It is an increment of feet.
That's true. Yeah. Half a
Grammar's
foot,
weird.
0.5 feet.
All right, Theon
Yeah,
turns
no,
into
I
a young
work it.
blue dragon.
Oh,
Yes.
Dropping
Why
that
didn't he
concentration.
turn the bad guy into
A
a
gnat.
rat?
Because they have a very good chance of saving.
He doesn't know that.
Yes, he
Smart.
does.
he
Ran
ran
a
away.
library.
Don't talk about her brother like that.
Don't talk about her father that way.
Half brother.
Kismet is the one who would talk about
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Dragon Mini!
God.
Oh my goodness, it was there all along.
And so the other guy's dead.
This is the snake.
now. He's
It's a
gonna
snake.
fall.
He's
gonna fall.
I do, yeah, there is one back there somewhere.
That's hilarious.
Oh, you know what?
You can reach it.
It is back here.
It's like, I'm pretty sure it's just right there.
So like Theon turns into a dragon, and I'm just like, oh.
This fucker.
Oh my goodness, that's cool.
Polymorph! Morph!
And I'm just like,
Yes.
The shotgun theory is all messed up.
Yeah.
Okay. That is Theon's turn.
What amateurs are we?
Theon like
Oh, shit,
activated
shit, shit.
all of Kismet's
No,
sleeper
faster, faster,
sibling like, ugh.
That's been penned up for 18 years,
Yeah, that they didn't
despite
know
you
they
not
had.
knowing. Yeah.
So now instead of it's every time.
It's
Did
Okay.
not like it.
Up next is Ira, followed by Desmond.
Desmond.
He's just like I did not like that.
I'm in the air, right?
Yes.
We're in the air.
All of you are in the. Everyone that's on the boat is in the air.
I was like, when did you start flying?
I wish.
Ira flies by on their jetpack.
I get flight at 10th level, actually, so
Okay.
get ready for
You might get that spell sooner than the ability.
Yeah, it's possible. I could fly before I got nerfed. So I am gonna cast on the one that's actually.
We're flying.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, yep, I heard about that. So we're probably pretty far above Snake Guy, right?
Snake Guy is clinging to the side of the ship.
Okay.
Snake
okay.
Eyes?
So I'm gonna cast True Strike on him,
Okay.
which you point a finger at a target in range. Next turn I get advantage on my attack roll against them,
Okay.
and that's all I'm gonna do because that's all I can do.
All right. Up next is Desmond, followed by Kismet.
Sweet. Alright, Desmond is going to give the run around. I want to get to that boy. Desmond does, yes.
Boy.
How can I get there?
30 feet. You
Yeah.
can get there.
Rad. And I already have Shillelagh going, so I'm going to first use my action to cast Booming Blade.
Okay.
Nope. I'm going to then use use a sorcery point to quicken another booming blade.
Okay.
Also a note. Fucking hey. Bad rolls, gang. And then I'm going to have the golem. Can the golem move around?
Oh, this is gone.
No, I'll just keep the golem where they're at. And then we're just going to attack twice.
That many is awesome.
16.
No.
I didn't think so. I can't remember. That's much better. 23.
That is a hit.
Awesome. 11 bludgeoning damage. And then I'm going to angle my gust of wind back towards them, forcing them that direction, yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Up next is Kismet.
Is that hitting either of us?
No, because it's like 10
Beautiful
10
crown.
feet wide,
Yeah.
so I can kind of,
Elegant.
And that one's a dex save, right?
strength save, because it's pushing, but yeah.
I wrote myself a mini initiative. Okay. So the chain
Yes.
is going to. How close are they to the canyon wall?
This area that you guys were racing down was like just wide enough for the two of you, so they're still kind of along that left-hand side.
Cool.
Going
It's
towards the
gonna
exit.
jam its harpoon into the wall.
Okay.
Nice.
That's the chain.
Okay.
Bam. Barrel one wants to knock him down. Prone.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that.
Strength.
Yeah.
8.
Okay.
Barrel 2 wants to knock him down if it doesn't work.
Okay. Go ahead. A 19 on that one.
Nat 20!
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Watch him at 20 anyway.
That's a 10.
He's
So
down.
he falls prone.
And then the third one's just gonna hit him.
Okay.
With advantage?
With advantage, because he's prone.
Melee attack.
Oh, it was almost another nat 20, but still a 24 to hit.
Okay. Yep. That is a hit.
Please kill this guy with a barrel.
Yeah.
That would just be the best.
He just got bloodied.
Yeah. Okay.
Bloodied means you have 10 hit points left, right?
I'm sorry.
That is
I
11 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
So that was barrels. 1, 2, 3. Hound comes for what's his face? Because that's all he does.
Can the hound fly?
The hound cannot. It's made of shadow. And
Does it
can-
have a flight speed?
Good point.
No, it just has a speed.
Okay.
Does
Then
it have a jumping
the hound
distance?
glares angrily from the boat below.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Well, it gets as close as it can, and then it would also jump into the water and swim after it. That's all it could do.
All right.
Doggy paddle.
So-
I mean, it's waiting for it to fall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, if it falls, then it'll
Okay.
have to deal with that.
This is still.
It might be difficult for it to doggy paddle 60 feet per round, but
This is still
Yeah.
Peter Pan crocodile vibes.
But he's got
Yes.
his eyes locked.
As soon as that thing's in the water.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Where on the side of the boat, how far down is he?
6 feet.
You guys flew at least 10 feet into the air at this point.
No. From here.
Oh,
how
from
far
where's he
down?
dangling? I mean, his tail kind of goes down to about the base of the boat, so you guys are
10 feet.
10 feet out of the water, above the water.
So he's on the
If
side
I
of the
were
boat,
to
right?
reach over the side
Oh,
of the
he's
boat.
up touching the
Yeah,
side of the
he's-
boat, yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yes.
Me and the golem are gonna go.
Oh.
Golem wants to push him off the boat.
Okay. Strength
Yeah.
contest.
Yeah, golem is like whack-a-moling.
We'll say you have advantage because he's kind of just clinging with his hands there.
Cool. Golem also gets 2 attacks. Is this an attack or is this
if you are going to use the golem to push, like
Then
that
it's
is
just
its attack.
okay.
Yeah.
But it's with advantage.
Yes.
Okay. And it's a strength contest?
Yes.
That dice did some cool tricks there.
Yeah, 8.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. No.
You have a second attack.
No, that was my action, right?
No, you know it's an attack action in your attack.
Shove replaces an
Attack.
Okay, so I get a second.
You can make a second shove attack. Yeah.
Yeah! He wants to.
Okay.
Not 20. Oh!
Plus.
Fuck 4.
Okay.
Fuck yeah. Yeah! Oh man, I didn't even have to hit it. Hell yeah.
Let's see here. Fall damage. I'll just resolve that now. So I don't forget about it. Okay.
Now Kismet.
And now Kesman.
And now the actual player character. Are you sure you're not just like a conjuration wizard or something, like secretly?
I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray. No, wait. Yeah, that's not concentration. I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray and all 3 rays at him.
Okay.
And those all have advantage.
He's prone. They have disadvantage.
Because it's a range.
It's ranged.
Okay, whatever.
Also fire.
Nope.
What?
Whatever. Well, that was a, what's it? 10.
They have another.
18
And 18 hits.
and a 22.
Those both hit.
Disadvantage. Dang. Nice.
And those are
I can't roll that well.
2 11s of fire damage.
All right. Your firebolt blasts across the deck and collides with the creature, but you see that it takes no
damage.
All right. Anything else, Kismet?
I think that's all of my boys.
Okay.
Strength saving throw.
Yes.
How does that work when he's on the ground?
It's still the same.
Yeah. That is a
He cuts a leaner profile into the wind.
15.
15 save.
You saved on your con to keep ghost, right?
Yeah.
That was a while ago.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
still been going.
Yep, everything's still going. Ooh, how many rounds of combat have we gone through?
Since you cast haste.
Yeah, that's a good question. Because I only get that for a minute.
5 or
3
6.
or 4. Really?
Yeah, no, it's definitely
been a
been.
minute, yeah.
I think it's been 7 rounds actually.
So we still got 3. Because it's 10 rounds.
10 rounds, because it's 6
Mhm.
seconds.
Oh,
So we
right,
still
right,
have
right.
3 rounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
But just wanted to keep that in mind.
Yep. No worries.
Okay.
That is no longer.
Dang, this has been a long combat.
All
It's
right.
been a 3-session long combat.
True.
Okay. It's going to stand up. And Desmond, as you've made yourself sort of the source of his problems,
The Shaw.
he is going to
Not the barrels.
bite.
No, I'm not. Well, no. Never
Okay.
mind. Don't.
Yeah, you're not close enough.
Yeah.
That's also true.
If you're going to try and use your reactions.
Yeah.
All right, so bite. You will take.
Wait, well, you didn't even tell me what it was.
It's a 26.
Okay.
I assumed that was a hit.
Just asking for a friend.
No worries.
Didn't want to be that DM that's like, does a 30 hit?
Yeah. You only take 5 points of cold damage from that one because I rolled like shit.
Good. I'm just curious because, you know. Yeah, we're good. Concentration's still up. I only ask because shield. So I can
Yeah.
get up to a 21.
Yeah.
Or 23. right
23?
now.
Okay,
Yeah,
I will
that's-
let you know. That is a 24
Oh god.
Bummer.
with his claw attack, which is.
Oh, Golem's taking half of this. What am I doing? He's within 60 feet of me now.
Second attack deals 16 points of damage, slashing and cold. And the third attack with the tail. Nat 20.
I'm gonna shield.
So 30.
Okay, no, that hits.
Yeah, does a 30 hit?
Yeah, there you go.
So he's at disadvantage now.
Did I not mention?
No, I didn't. I was saving it for the tail.
What? What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, so first 2d6.
Somebody's on his throat.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna be down.
Yeah, I'll do
21 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm down.
Okay.
Even with half that going to the golem?
Yep. Just enough.
Which drops that, which means Fenric loses haste and his hairpiece.
Ryan!
And the golem's useless, I believe.
Yes.
So I'm down.
You did
Sorry.
that wrong.
Does
Marty.
Gust of Wind still keep going, though?
Is that a concentration or anything like
It is
that?
concentration for
Yeah,
the
it is.
golem.
For the golem.
The golem needs to be
His
have
whole-
him as the conduit to
Okay.
maintain that.
Yeah, because I think I make the con saves for the
Yeah.
spell. So.
I thought to myself,
Okay.
Kismet takes 2 golems. Just add them into my list.
Fell 10 feet down.
I think you're required attunement.
Yeah, you do need to attune. Kismet, please have your golem make a strength saving throw.
2 HP.
Time.
Oh boy.
Oh, they were all attack
6.
saves.
The Wastrelith causes that tendril of water to come up again, and it envelops the golem and pulls it into the water with it.
Okay. I wasn't on top of it, if you all recall. I never got back on its back.
See, it says right here in the transcript.
Right here
Check
in
the
my
transcript.
documents.
Okay,
Documents.
My records.
that is all he can do.
What visibly what happened here? It is like is the golem in the water?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. It just got pulled.
sure.
It can pull something up to 60 feet toward it. Not going to rearrange them, but for the sake of expediency, the creatures aboard the other vessel have gotten back to their stations and are now going to fire their volley of ballista at your ship.
I duck.
What just vibrated?
Kicked it.
Somebody kicked the table.
I just got real hard.
The metal.
They all miss.
They all missed!
Yes!
We're flying!
There were 3 crit fails.
Oh my goodness!
Couldn't have happened before.
I'm like a bird flowing.
He got confused. He thought he was trying to hit me.
Okay. That brings us back to the top with Roland.
Alright.
They weren't
Actually,
all
as you
shit-faced.
come around the corner here now, you can see
finish line?
200 feet in front of you is the finish line.
Oh dang.
Roland.
I have a question. Did they do anything about the thing, the claw stuck into the wall?
It's stuck into the wall and they moved forward and just sort of came to a dong as they stopped. They fight. Maybe narratively that's what caused them all to miss, was they were like 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Alright. 3 ballistae at Praying Mantis Boy.
Okay.
25.
Yes.
9
Okay.
and 21.
2 of those hit.
Alright. 16
Okay.
and 19.
Okay.
We're flying. I can't affect the speed.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. While I'm running over here, I'm going to draw my Hydra Tooth of Elements.
All right.
Does Fenric still count as flanking? He's not stunned. He just what?
He can't move.
I'm basically
from...
exhausted.
Yeah.
But not quite. He just can't move or cannot take actions.
He's just there.
So just floating that to you.
How does that? Does it appear? Like, is it visually?
No, it's
Can
because-
he tell that I'm like not doing?
Yeah,
anything?
because you're not like hasted anymore. part. You
So
were-
it's
Yeah.
like you're
It's like
out
an
of breath.
adrenaline rush, and then you just
Yeah.
Crash.
Gaunt and crash. Yeah, I would say that due to this thing's combat experience, it would kind of recognize Fenric as not a threat at the moment.
gotcha.
So it
sounds
would
good.
not say flanking.
I'm going to. Oh, and the golem's inert.
Yep.
Damn it. All right. Bonus action aim
Okay.
because rogues are broken now apparently. Yeah, that's
True.
they weren't before. And taking this Hydra Tooth shot. Come on. That is 17 to hit.
Does not hit.
All right. That's my turn.
Okay.
Just this turn.
That brings us to Fenric, followed by Aurora.
Okay, Fenric's done.
I flex my mind muscles. Nothing happens.
All right.
No.
Aurora.
Sorry, dude.
I'm gonna cast chromatic orb at him.
Okay.
And that is gonna be with acid.
Okay.
And that would be 16.
Does not hit.
Yeah,
Beefy boy.
he's so beefy.
Was flying past. All right. Anything
Can't
else,
seem to hit
Aurora?
him. I would like to. Let's see. This is now gonna start round 2 of flying.
Yes. So it's been 6 seconds.
So it's been 6 seconds.
And we have minutes.
Yes. You have
We
minutes
have
of
5
flying.
minutes.
Oh,
we
that's
have
We're fine.
we have
shit
50
ton.
turns.
In game terms, I'll let you know, barring being slowed in some way, you're 5 rounds from the finish line.
Yeah, and
Awesome. Okay.
and so I'm gonna take us up another 10 feet. So we're up 20 feet now.
Okay.
Okay, that's all.
All right. Up next is Theon, who is a dragon.
Get him, Theon.
He's going to fly over there because flying. He's oh shoot, where'd I put my dragon?
Where'd I put my dragon?
You left him over there.
I bet it's Joe.
The dragon.
Joe, just come. Oh, for Rise of Skywalker. Yeah.
Actually, you know what?
Rise of Star
He's
Wars.
gonna
Rise of
fly
Star
up
Wars,
to above
Fall of
and
Star
behind
Wars.
you, Roland.
Say
So
hello
imagine-
to my little friend.
Imagine he's directly over the top of you, and he's going to angle his lightning breath at the creature. He needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, that's
Sad.
that's how I picture it too.
Where the fuck did this come from? What is that?
Suddenly turn into Abby.
It got a lot more comfortable.
You
a
know,
lot more comfortable.
depending on whether or not we
Shade.
saw Theon turn into a dragon, it would be hard to tell if he was on our side or not.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Okay.
I feel like I'm intelligent enough to put 2 and 2 together.
I'm just going to use the average score because I want to roll 10d10 of lightning damage.
Oh, you rolled a 9. I'll just call it the average.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. I see what you mean.
10 nines.
You just see this blast of lightning erupt from the blue dragon's mouth. And that will end Theon's turn, which will bring us to Ira.
Okay.
And he still just looks bloody after that?
I mean,
There's not like
he
another.
looks hurt.
There's not like another increment, right?
No.
It's like above half, under half,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
Unless someone like
I
cares
was
to
just
take the time
surprised that
to
he
look.
didn't die from that as all.
No, it was also a confirmation in my head. It wasn't like
He's probably pretty close. He's probably not looking too good.
I am gonna duck behind that mast, I think.
Okay.
you know, actually.
I don't think I can get to Desmond without putting myself in pretty serious
30.
danger, right? Like,
Also,
Uh,
you can reach me.
Yeah, say 30 gets you
Yeah.
there. So unless you can hit him with like a healing word or something.
no, I can't.
Okay.
They're done. Okay, so I'll cast Vicious Mockery
On the guy.
on the guy.
Okay,
That's
wisdom.
what I do. Yep.
Come on, kill him with insults.
What do you say?
I'm tired. That's all I got.
A 5
That
and
just
a 7.
Oh my god!
shitters saves, God. Neither of those shitters saves. Hell yeah. My whole 2d4. Damn it.
Hey, could do it.
It was max damage.
Eh.
How would you like to do this?
What?
Ira!
Fucking
Ira!
I'm tired.
And then
I'm not
dies
sure
of
if I'm
sympathy.
angry or
It
relieved.
has 6 hit points remaining.
You know how pissed I would have been though if I went and hit him and then Theon's lightning killed him?
Yeah, true.
I would have been so mad.
True.
I was 1 away from
Lord.
1.
Anyway,
Uh,
I'm tired.
I don't want to do this anymore. And at that point, I assume I'm gonna use my words. Here we go, guys. Get ready. This is the big money here. He's like right on the brink of it, right?
Mhm.
And as soon as he realizes, I just don't give a fuck anymore, his like head falls off.
Head falls off. Falls to its
Like that.
knees. The corpse slumps
Yeah, like
forward,
Voldemort at the end of Deathly Hallows.
Kind
He
of
just
clunks into the golem, who kind of like leans back a little bit. And the other vessel behind you, you can see is
Stuck to a wall.
stuck to a wall. The Wasterlith is still ripping up behind you angrily, but it is not able to keep up with the
It's
ship.
also entangled now with a sinking golem and,
Yes.
and a spectral hound.
Yes.
Can the golem swim?
Oh, it's sinking, but
Yeah, it's...
Can it walk along the ocean floor?
yeah, I can...
doesn't need
it
oxygen.
still has Sleet Storm and Fireball charge. It's just going along.
It's gonna be like 5 hours later, just walks out of the ocean.
Hey everybody, it's me.
About 30 seconds later, you all come up to the finish line where you can see a large...
Yeah, no, I'm holding
say.
that. Can I medicine check?
Yes.
Like, thank you. Where's my medicine skill? 14.
14.
I go walk over
Okay.
and I heal him for 10 points.
I'll go over and I'll
Yeah.
give him one of my greater.
You stabilize him.
My potions.
Healing hands. Potion. Roll out that
Yeah.
healing for him.
Okay. God.
Well,
He's stable. Heal. Go,
Listen,
go,
I
go, go, go.
couldn't get to him.
Like-
I was busy killing
Yes.
the boss.
I'm making the barrels juggle.
Overhead. just-
No, like over my hands.
Oh, okay.
Like,
So you're just like,
Do you pretend or do you just do this?
yes, that.
oh my goodness.
Perfect.
As we get towards the finish
Oh,
line
it was-
as well,
it
I'm
was
going to
minimum.
slowly descend us
So bring it down. Sure. As you
so
bring
that we
down,
just kind of like
Eight.
drift over the.
Theon
Okay.
reverts to his human form as you
Thank
land.
Because that was the biggest waste of a greater healing.
Desmond, you
potion.
are alive.
What's going on?
Important things.
And just like the thunders of both like booing and cheering just are just pummeling your ears on every side. As your ship comes in and crosses the finish line, you come into a small dock and you see Garyon and a giant, the pit fiend who sounded the start, standing up on top of a hill. And you are just ushered up there by this just swarm of infernal beings. Most of them in this specific area sort of like cheering you on. You get the occasional "fuck you" from somebody in the crowd, but for the most part, it's just like, yeah,
Shoot him.
fuck yeah.
I'm used to this.
You're all
Fair. Fair.
This is normal for me.
I have to put my barrels down because it's been a minute.
You cast a sad look behind you as your
I
patrol
make them make like a little pyramid of the three.
nicely stacked. And as you're all brought up to the top of this hill, the pit fiend loudly announces, "The 12,364th Quilden 500 winners!" And the crowd just erupts with cheers again, and Garyon raises his hands over the crowd and they go silent. And he says, "My dear friends, this year is a special year for us. For the first time since his reign began, our Lord of the Vistas' thralls and bootlickers and otherwise did not win on his behalf." The pit fiend begins to protest and just, "Garyon, watch it. We should punish those who betray our Stygia with ice-cold judgment. There have been talk among the archdemons, strangers in our hells, those who would consort with outsiders and non-fiends, but they are nothing to us, but souls to burn and spend and consume over time. And there's a bunch of cheering, and the pit fiend, Garyon, last warning, know your place. Levistus would have us sit and bow to the wisdom of these figures, but I say, Levistus' time is over, and ours? And he turns and thrusts his clawed hand up underneath the jaw of this pit fiend and rips the lower jaw off this creature, raises it over his hand. Our time is now, and my place is Stygia. And screams begin to ripple through the crowd, and anyone who is not associated with Garyon just immediately gets beat down, ripped apart by this insane mob.
My sunglasses are down, just so everyone knows.
And then there's a loud crack of thunder overhead. Across the frozen wastes in the icy sea, a blue pillar of light explodes upward into the sky. You see the skeletal remains of ships and their contained dead, and blocks of ice begin to crack around you, and they begin to assemble in a large sphere over the center of the ocean, slowly forming a massive, hulking, humanoid titan. As it begins to stretch out its arms and flex its fingers, you see cold, burning eyes glowing in the face, and Garyon roars toward the figure, picking up the ice blade of the pit fiend and charging toward the titan. You all hear a familiar voice say to you, "Follow me now." And you see Testra. What do you do?
Yep, sounds good.
I'm dancing.
Where is he going?
He's pulling you against the grain of the crowd, so you guys are shoving your way through this mob that's all charging to follow Garyon.
Did we make it to the top of the hill?
Yeah.
There? Okay.
Yeah. Desmond, you see a familiar figure charging forward with a really rusted old blade. You see Dragled shouting, "Viva la revolution!" And he pulls you all through the crowd to the back of this mob to a small tent, and he pushes you inside, and he opens up a briefcase. And the briefcase extends up into a doorway, and he says, "This is the 9 elevator. You can use it to travel between layers."
John, you have officially outdone yourself.
Kismet fucking loses it.
Dumb.
That is
Frederick's
glorious.
You can use it. You can use it to travel through one layer at a time per day. So if you want to get out, you can go up. I can come up with you, but I can only go one layer at a time. Or I can give you this. And he reaches into a robe and pulls out a scroll with a thick leather cord bound around it and a tuning fork dangling.
And that is
Your way back to where you came from.
the same room we were in?
I don't know where it's going to take you, but I will put you back on your plane.
Okay, what's the downside to this one?
I don't know if you have other business here in the 9 Hells. That is your decision to make.
Hey, anyone have business?
I'm very ready to leave.
Anyone have business?
I would say that probably going up a level might be useful. Maybe.
Yeah, but what about all the levels?
Checking. Well, it's just a day. We take a nap. We move on, right?
No, that's not how it works.
I don't think he's giving us the elevator.
He's coming with us.
I can bring you up a level. I will stay with you because this is the most precious thing in the 9 Hells. Possibly to everyone, but mostly to me.
And so he would take us up once per day, and we would have to not die for that many days.
Yeah, but if we just go up one level, we can find out so much about Bane. Or Baal, or whatever that one was. One of the brothers.
Ball.
Baal.
I like Baal.
Baal.
I hate to say it, but he does have a point.
Yeah.
It's our only chance to actually do something or learn something.
I look at Theon and I'm like, you fucker, what do you say?
If it's involving the dead three, then we should see what we can see and then use this to get out.
Yeah, why do you have both, man?
Testria.
Didn't know if you wanted to leave right away. Or
Why
not.
don't...
Wait,
We
can
use-
you take us up a level and give us the fork?
Yes,
case
if,
something
just
happens?
if you wanted to
Oh,
leave
that's-
right now.
That's
yeah, well,
easy.
yeah.
Oh,
Why
let's
don't you
do
give
that.
us the fork and then in
Alright.
case something happens?
I
just
think up a level is
holds
the
out
way
the
to
scroll
go.
with the
I
tuning fork.
snatch it and I
Okay.
stick it in my stupid,
Okay.
stupid fanny pack.
Right. Going up?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Da-da, da-da,
I already
da-da,
come with.
da-da, da-da, da-da,
Yeah.
da-da.
Unless you want to stay with this, and I gesture it like I haven't said anything this entire
There's
time.
just
That's why I
outside, like the wind blows and the flaps of the tent kind of open. You just do like rip his face off.
Wait. Yeah, and as soon as the door is like closing, Desmond looks out and he's like, "My trinkets!"
Which are all the fucking way back in Ira's house.
Oh my goodness.
How long have you been collecting those?
Like
Yes.
3 years.
I locked the door.
You're fine.
We'll come back.
Yeah.
We'll come down a level and then leave.
For Christmas.
No.
That kind of thing.
Right. Gotta check on your bird feeders.
So is Ira gonna get
So are
this?
we all? Yeah. Yes.
Are you all coming? That
Theon,
was Theon's voice, but
yeah, Theon, you coming?
yeah,
Okay.
Do you
yeah.
have Archimedes? Archimedes?
I can summon him when I need him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that his name?
I mean, I can like
Is he-
magically summon wherever we are.
Yeah, that.
Wait, he doesn't exist all the time.
No, I didn't want to bring him on the fight. I didn't want to have to experience that unpleasantness.
Wait, so could
That's
we
fair.
have killed him before and he'd be fine?
I'd rather you didn't, but
Oh, okay.
yes, in theory.
Fantastic.
Desmond almost falls over.
Desmond's like playing with the elevator door and leaning on it.
Waiting
As
for,
everyone's
like-
been trying to make their decision, Desmond just like keeps putting his trunk in the door, so it's like opening back up again.
Ira, do you want to stay and deal with this, or do you want to come with us?
and deal with this.
I mean, it's a fair choice.
It is the over under on that is
Roll a
great.
d20. Highest roll.
You're going up one for now.
We have a house. I'm just saying.
Somehow.
It's not like you'd be homeless with us.
I also have a house.
Well, you can vote in our city.
Apply for citizenship. Yeah, I just immigrated from hell. That's gonna be a fun conversation.
That's
I'm a
factual.
tribute. We're tributes of a city.
Yeah.
we can,
I
we,
don't
we,
know
we
if
own
that'll-
land. We can vote. Yes,
There's a
it's-
whole torture room that could be
It's
yours.
in my title.
It's the 2-person bedroom.
It's a torture room.
I hate the dungeon.
you get to share it with Carrion.
Yeah, Karen is the other occupant of that bedroom.
His genitalia is also very weak.
It's also a mystery.
He goes to the hot tub one time with Frederick.
I couldn't even get through saying it.
No! Just like, this is all happening as you're like holding the door open. Anyway. So yes, no, maybe so, in the barrel. I have 3.
What?
Have you never played yes, no, in the barrel?
Are we going?
Absolutely, we do not have that in hell.
It's a
What is
suitcase, right?
Well, we don't have time
Well, it
for me
opened
to
up into
explain
an
it right now.
elevator
You have
door.
to
It's
decide.
already inside of it.
Okay.
I'll go.
Theon steps inside.
This guy can bring you back if you need to. Later.
Slap all the buttons. There's one up and down button.
If I end up on the material plane, I do not come back.
Why?
Because I don't.
We only have
But I'll go.
one.
Well, we're only going up 1, so
Yeah.
you can change your mind.
Yeah, you can
We'll
come back.
You have 4 days? Cool. What's the elevator music?
It is a very obviously elevator music-y version of Bye Bye Bye.
Oh, yes.
It's like MIDI keyboard.
Do we know this song? Do we know it?
We only have that song in hell. Actually.
Yeah. That's down on the 10th layer with Mephistopheles.
Oh my goodness.
That's where NSYNC or Backstreet Boys is.
Yes. Yeah, and Sync is on the second
They're both
level.
there.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, okay.
One Direction is on.
Oh.
There we go, yeah.
Yeah.
So you all step onto the elevator and you, like, feel it kind of jolt a little bit, and bing! And before you, you see Flethagos.
Bless you.
Rivers of magma, black glass shards of rock jutting up from the ground. In the distance, you see a massive, twisted, beautiful cathedral stronghold of some kind, raised up on a pillar of this black obsidian stone. And marching along a giant land bridge, you see a fairly 50-50 blend of tieflings dressed in the royal regalia of their liege lords, Fierna and Belial, and drow. That's where we'll pick it up in 2 weeks.
I'm like sparkle eyes at the magma. Like,
Magma.
Theon's actively putting on like suntan lotion, even though it won't do anything.
and I'm just like,
I'm
ah.
polishing my breastplate.
I'm still trying not to die.
You're
Well-
fine. You're fine.
You're fine.
All right.
Wait, do we get a...
Well then.
Oh, we didn't get to bring either golem with us.
No, I fell into the ocean.
Yeah.
Oh, mine just stayed on...
Yours got pulled into the ocean.
Mine just stayed on the boat.
Yep.
I
I
was,
just
I was
woke up.
wondering how they were going to say
And then,
I just woke
and
up
then,
unconscious.
all hell broke loose. Hey.
We are off all of next week, most likely.
That's Christmas.
There may be a one shot
Christmas.
happening on the 26th here. Maddie has been messaging me about her and Mark's character, so I'm probably going to run it. So if you're around, just let me know. Level 8 characters.
Merry Christmas.
Be Chrysler.
Thank you.
Then Monday we will not be back. So 2 weeks from
Now.
today we'll be back with the continuation of this guy. Oh,
Well.
you've also all leveled up.
Ah!
Merry Christmas.
Yeah!
I don't
Merry
want it.
Christmas. The snow's coming down. Christmas. It looks
second
like
level
volcanic
spells.
ash.
We're level 7.
One
Ooh, I'm
third
part barbarian.
caster.
Yes.
Are you?
No.
Okay, thank
Sam's
God.
face was great though.
Like, wait, what? Please?
No, I was like, don't multi-class.
No multi-class.
Oh my goodness.
Lessons are learned.
But
It is not good.
I love it.
Nice.
It is tempting.
But I love it.
Thanks, John.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you
John.
for not
Thank you for
killing
playing
us.
in the big
Thanks for
boat
not
race.
murdering us.
Boat
Somehow.
race.
Oh my goodness.
Going up a level.
I'm gonna go out
Are
my
we-
car.